Hello, everyone. I am here with Lori at Lori's Stories and Crochet. Yay!
Hello.
Heather at Heather's Creative Corner will be joining us later. She is still working and then she has to put her kiddos to bed, but then she will be on here. So probably what's going to happen is Lori might take hour 1 and Heather might take hour 2 because ironically, the fact that we're talking about endometriosis and adenomyosis and stuff, she has a migraine, which goes along with our problems. And so, yeah. And I almost had an endo attack earlier. So it's like, ironically, we could have canceled the live because of our issues that we were going to discuss.
Right. The medical issues. Yeah. Yeah. It probably is when, although what my doctor said was that, hi, Shatika.
Hey.
Is that mine or yours that I'm seeing?
So I see the little paper clip, which tells me it's on your side.
Okay. So the paper clip means it's me. Okay.
Means it's the other side.
It's
so
the
if
other channel
on your side, then they're on my channel. Yeah.
Okay.
You can watch on either channel or both of us. It's up to you.
You need to.
I thought I did. Hey, Tanya. See, so Tanya's on my side, so I bet you see a paper clip.
See, I don't see a paper clip on hers, but I see a paper clip on Linda. So maybe my channel icon has a paper clip. So maybe all the paper clips are.
Oh, okay.
All right. Tanya's on yours. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Linda.
Tanya.
And yeah, so we had a 20 degree weather drop. Hi, Kathleen. And that is what did it. Those major pressure drops. Last weekend, it was 30 degree drop. So the 20 wasn't quite as bad. But here we are, you know.
I've got to make a post real quick because if you do this while it's live, supposedly it helps.
Oh, make it a goal? Or what?
No, telling your community post that you're live.
Yes, I will do that too. I will share this out on mine because I didn't realize it was going to be co-streamed. So,
well, I thought I told you yesterday. I said you could link your channel.
You probably did, but did that register? No.
That's weird. Why isn't my thing red? Usually, oops, hold on.
Oh, it's been very.
I almost showed the screen, and I have something set up that's later on this year, and I can't show you yet. Anyway, usually there's like this little red line, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand why it does that weird stuff. Hello, Kristen. Kristen, you are from Mindy's channel or Lexi's channel? I think one of those two. Mindy is CNY woman. She, hello, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
So, Mindy does knitting and crocheting. She's one of the few, like, that I watch regularly, and everything. Okay, 99% of everything she makes is donated to the Linus Project.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of CNY woman, but her name is Mindy. But yeah, but she's Eastern time like you, but she has a job during the day, so I don't catch her live as often as I want to. Hello, Babs.
Hey, Babs. Hold on. I am going to pin your channel to the top. I always forget to do this.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that, too.
Oh, you don't have to, but I'm going to pin your channel to the top of mine. I always forget to do this.
Yes.
Andy and I were like so behind last week. We don't even know what we were doing. It was like, what is happening to us? I don't know. We forgot everything we usually do.
You and Andy, that's funny.
Yes, it was so bad. It was funny though.
That was one that I saw that was on, but I was like doing a million other things. So I was like, the the more content I make, the less time I have to actually watch content. That is the... Hello, Bud Files. How are you doing?
Hi, friends. There we go. Okay. All right. That should be all the things. So what we were talking about before we got on the live was we were talking about Frankensteining a pattern versus altering a pattern. What become... No. Oh my gosh. I can talk. I swear I can talk. When does it become the other? There we go. So what would you say is Frankensteining versus altering?
When I Frankenstein, I'm literally taking a section of this person's pattern and a section of that person's pattern and then a section of another person's pattern like that, versus saying, oh, I'm going to take this person's pattern, but I'm going to do this with it, like adjust in some other way.
See, to me, Frankensteining qualifies as a new pattern because
interesting.
Because they don't have that combination. You do.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And the definition, according to the Crochet universe, if you make 3 significant changes to an original pattern,
which I did,
that's a new pattern. So if you're taking 3 different parts and you're putting them together, to me, that's a brand new pattern.
I'll grab it and show you. I'll be right back. It's right over here.
So chat, what would you say? Do you think that's true?
Okay. So, is that the right side? Yes. In the center here, this center section is K-A-M-E. They're all capitals with periods between them. Crochet. There's a crochet along they did. And I was adapting this pattern to downsize it. And I was so sick of doing the math. I'm like, nah, I need to change. Then this, so that one's slightly altered. This is, this little section with puffs is just vintage crochet. It's her scarf pattern. But again, she didn't do it in the round. I did it around in the square. And then this is also altered. This is Fiber Spider Tessellated Forest. Can you see the trees there?
Mm-hmm.
So each side has 2 trees. And then I just did crossed double crochet to create some texture leading into the trees as I was doing increases, because otherwise your trees ends up in different positions. So you have to get the bobbles. Now that was a fillet pattern that I turned popcorns, and that's where the reverse popcorn comes in that I mentioned. Because
I'm seeing over 4 changes. I think it's yours.
Oh yes. Well, I suppose together it is mine. No, definitely no one has ever done this blanket before.
That's how we create new patterns, is we use pieces of the same... I mean, look at the woobles. How many times can you do the same thing, but they're all considered new patterns?
Right.
Even if it's the same base, it's considered new patterns, which that one I have a little bit of issue with. I would say that's more of a modification, but
yeah.
But I mean, when you take pieces from other patterns, I would say that taking pieces from multiple patterns and putting them together, that's kind of how you create new patterns.
Right.
I mean, I'm a designer and I do that with my own designs even.
Right.
And I would say that I took these pieces from my own patterns, put them together. It's a brand new pattern.
Well, in this, I don't know if you saw my SpongeBob. I made a SpongeBob Lovey. Where's the bright one? There it is. Oops. And Gary the snail is on his head. That's the amigurumi. That's straight up an Etsy pattern.
That's cute.
That I bought. And the SpongeBob was an amigurumi, but I had to make him flat because I was running out of yarn. But the whole background is my own design. The blanket part. But I think it ended up being like 18 or 19 by 24, so definitely more like a lovey size. But
then I would say you did an alteration of a pattern,
right,
and created your own pattern for the background.
right. Yes, and I agree with that, because I know you do. I don't have enough comprehension, expertise, practice with amigurumi shapes and stuff to create my own patterns out of my head, or figure out, okay, how many counts do I need and all that. So
Honestly, the only way to get better at that and to start making your own is you have to do other people's patterns to learn techniques so that you can figure out shaping on your own.
pause one moment. Sorry.
Let's see. Do this one. There we go. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I agree. Once you change that much, it's yours. Otherwise, the same person would own the pattern. Exactly.
That's valid.
Tanya. Exactly.
I definitely changed a lot on the green. That if you were wondering what yarn that is Big Twist Menagerie in Gray Fox. Yes, I know it's green, but it's called Gray Fox. But yeah, I can see how that one truly is mine. Would I be able to duplicate it? The answer to that is no. But it did give me a really cool idea, using fiber spiders in the round like that, and like start with one tree, and then like instead of doing the tessellated, like you could move out and have more and more trees. It just it's like a 19 or 20 row repeat. It's pretty significant.
That sounds like fiber spider.
Yeah, right.
I find his patterns absolutely beautiful and
Right.
fascinating, but I just don't have the patience.
Right. Well, and then I was flipping it up, having to make sure my counts were right and making sure I had enough on my increases to make everything stay in the same spot. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love his patterns. I use his rectangular Bavarian stitch because it's 2 blocks in the center, whereas Bag O' Day Crochet's rectangular Bavarian has 4 blocks in the middle, so it's more like elongated, whereas his is like just slightly elongated. I love the Bavarian stitch, but yeah, you have to be okay with doing 8 treble crochets together. So I do always warn people, it's beautiful, but here's what you got to be prepared for.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I get asked all the time for my Broadway bear. People want to be my bear. They think my bear is the most adorable thing ever. And thank you. I'm so glad that people love it. But I'm telling y'all, you would come through the screen and throw eggs at my house if I taught you how to make the head. Because I hate making the head. Because for some reason, to get this exact shape, I have not figured out a simpler method, and it's awful.
Right.
Hey, Sarah. Hope you're feeling okay, sweetie.
I just said hi to Sarah and in the comments, but does that go to both channels, or did it just go to mine? I'm curious.
Let me see. I don't know if I can see it on my side.
I need to do all messages. Yeah, we're good. Oh, it's definitely showed on mine, but that's yes.
On your side. It's on your side.
Just on my side. I was curious about that. Okay. So that's good to know too.
So
I haven't used StreamYard for the
dual. Okay. So we can see both sides. That's how StreamYard works. Right now, this chat you're seeing on the side in StreamYard, we can see both.
Right, which is nice.
But if we need to like link something on our individual channels, we got to go to the YouTube side.
Okay, got it.
Now I'm the host, and I can put it in StreamYard, and it'll go to my side. I wish it was a way that like it would go to both, but they haven't invented that yet. So
do you have the encoders and all that set up in YouTube, or are you talking about something different? So that face says you don't know what I'm talking about.
No,
Okay. No, that's good. That's okay. It's because you're not dual streaming as in horizontal and vertical at the same time. So I think that's what the encoders are for, but thank you, Arity. Yes. Going back and forth to both is great. Or if you happen to be on a computer, you can
open two.
Open both, yeah.
Mute one.
And how's my sound for my people that are used to my sound? The reason I'm asking is I am using a new microphone.
Yay!
So I'm checking on that. And this is the lovely microphone. So it's a curiosity more than anything. It sounds good, Linda. Okay. Thank you, Linda.
Hooray!
And Babs says it sounds good. Okay, thank you. I am working on, so this I made quite a bit ago for a crafting kitty. It was labeled as a dishcloth. Like, who would use this as a dishcloth, right?
I you can, technically.
I mean, you could. It is 100% cotton that I used. But anyway, my daughter has a friend who's getting married that is in Canada, and I love this friend. I've met this friend several times. Big fan. She's lovely. So she's getting married this summer, and I wanted to send her something, but I'm like, but my daughter's flying there, so I'm like, it can't be like a blanket. It needs to be something small. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making a background, and I'm going to turn this into a wall hanging with a dowel that it hangs from. So,
oh, that's pretty.
So, because I'm like, that's where it needs to be. It needs to be displayed, not a freaking dishcloth.
Yeah.
I think this was a Marley bird. I don't remember.
That seems like something she'd do.
Right. I mean, I did learn about the whole kind of what, I don't know if they call it short rows or whatever, this technique. Could I repeat it? If I had to. That is not altered whatsoever. That is, I had to follow that pattern closely because I didn't know what I was doing. So
when I have to depend on short rows when I doing amigurumi, it's like, ugh. It's
to get the right like clothes and hair and stuff. Is that where that would show up?
You use it with them shaping, and
that makes sense.
It's fine, except then you have to go around and connect the piece, and so now I don't have stitches. I have to guesstimate on the sides. So, yeah.
Is it Ishara? Hi, Ishara. Hi, Heather. It is quite a dishcloth, right? That's why I'm turning it into. That's why I'm turning it into a. I have it right here. This yarn. This yarn is part of why it looks amazing. Oh shoot! Where's the label? It's this yarn. It's sugar and cream, which is not the greatest on the hands, but the color variegation in there was just like perfect. Very autumnal. Short rows making. Oh yeah. But you learned them, but you forgot them. That's exactly how I feel about it. But now that you say that you've done it on pieces, I think I did that on Pandy when I made Pandy Paws from Gabby's Dollhouse for my granddaughter. I think that was part of that pattern. I purchased those patterns because I'm like, I could cobble something together.
Yeah.
But it looked so good by using that purchase pattern. And she requested Gabby next. I'm like, oh, okay.
Of course.
And I bought the whole set, so I'm good. I was joking that my granddaughter is in the Cat of the Month club, but Mainstays cotton. I've heard that Mainstays cotton is better.
Is that the peaches and cream?
This one, sugar and cream, peaches and cream, is slightly better. Mainstays is better than either of those. But I'll be honest, I don't go there very much or shop there very much. This cotton is by far the softest. This one right here.
Yeah.
So soft. Is there you would love to try but haven't yet? I have in my possession. What's that? All of them?
All the ones I haven't tried?
Yeah. See, I have some. I have some in my possession that I want to try that I haven't started projects with yet. Like I have some 100% yak. I had used a touch of yak and loved that, and it was only 10% yak. And yak is shockingly silky. Like that's not what you would expect. It's like kind of silky and shiny. Which again, I don't think you'd expect that. I certainly didn't. I think I got the touch of yak in a mystery, maybe a Lion Brand mystery bag. I don't even remember. I bet that's because I think I got touch of yak and touch of alpaca, and then I ended up buying some more of the touch of alpaca, which was in clearance at the time. So I'm like, yeah, I bet I did get it in a surprise. And I made a sweater for my younger daughter, the one that's 28 now. But I learned about sleeves and being careful with your sleeve measurements with that whole experience. So sometimes you have to adjust the pattern.
Yes. That's true of any yarn, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, and my daughter is only 5 foot, so that daughter is. Yeah. So she's so much shorter than me. It's like, I can't. It used to be 28, right? We're all just 29. 29 and holding.
I do not remember 29 at all.
I do make jokes, like if I'm complaining about like having trouble reading something or whatever, I'll say, 29 is rough. Because I'm just being silly. Because clearly I'm not 29. I have a daughter that's 30, so.
That's what we call time travel.
Yes. I'm Doctor Who. I didn't tell any of you, but just go wherever, whenever. It's too funny, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a yarn on my Amazon list because I don't know where else you'd get it. That I want to try. Let me see if I can find the name of it. I have like a yarn wish list that like just ones I want to play with someday.
Yeah, and you have the wool allergy. Is that superwash as well?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, unfortunate. I can't do the wool, but I can do superwash wool.
Yarn Art Jeans Plus. Is that what it's called?
Oh, is it the one that's made from, like, inspired by and sometimes made partially of recycled jeans? Is it that one?
No, it's a cotton acrylic blend.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering how close it was to my favorite Miami yarn. And then they have this one, which is the Yarn Art Splash.
That's beautiful. Oh, you know what yarn I really want to try right now? Have you seen the Firefly? The King Cole Firefly?
No.
It's iridescent and every colorway is freaking fantastic.
Ooh, let's see.
But it's King Cole, so it's British.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's the one right now. That's the big one. I'm like, oh, I would love to get a hold of that. That's funny though, Sarah, that you just say your costume's great and you're 90. And Kristen said it. 18th. Yep, see? Yes, Firefly, that's it. That's one of the colorways. They're all just stunning.
It reminds me of a yarn on Hobie.
On Hope, yes, Metallica maybe? Metallico?
Maybe.
Yes, it's similar. Crochet Rocks, Tracy, I don't know if you watch her, but she's gotten both, and she says the Firefly is nicer. Like in person, it is shinier, and like the colors are more faceted, and she says it's amazing. And she doesn't usually gush about yarns unless it's very sincere.
Hey, For the Love, how are you?
For the love of reading. And Sarah, I know I missed a comment there, something about Kristen. I was going to say, your dad said his birthday this year was the 50th anniversary of his 18th birthday. So my dad used to always say he was 29. And up until very recently, I was only allowed to ever be 12. So I was 12 for a long, long time. He upped me to 20.
Oh, how nice.
He upped himself to 35. He's 83. So it's okay.
We're making progress.
Like, Dad, I adore you, but you're not passing for 35. Neither do I pass for 29, I don't think.
For my Granny Squares 6, I'm trying to do Night Star from Ice Yarns with Art Sparkle. Oh, yeah.
That one's nice.
You know, another one I would think would be really cool for 6 would be Rockstar.
Rockstar, yes. Rockstar is one that's kind of like Firefly as well, is what Crochet Rocks said.
Do they have Firefly on Lovecrafts?
I didn't look.
Because I know that King Cole sometimes is sold on Lovecrafts.
Yes.
I was just wondering, because Lovecrafts, you know, they have a lot of sales.
And they have, you can get some really good patterns for either cheap or free there too.
Yes, one day I downloaded it years ago, but I think you can still get it. They had a baby mobile that was little corgis.
Oh, cute.
It was like, if I ever had a child, I mean,
that's so cute.
It's one of the cutest corgi patterns I've ever seen. And yes, I am aware that I design corgi patterns. I think there's a cuter.
So Aridy's using Rockstar for the wrinkle bag, which is this pleated bag. It's really cool, like with these strips of color, and then the pleats like make it's really cool. Hi, Lalana.
Hey, Lalana.
Oh no, so I missed something from...
My youngest has an ear infection, and my middle child broke her wrist today. I'm tapped out. Oh,
well, yeah. Oh, that's rough. Broken wrist and broken ankles. Those are rough recoveries.
Your youngest might really love laying their ear on a heating pad. It feels so good when you have an ear infection. I'm sure you already knew that, but just in case.
Yeah, I like homeopathic stuff that can help. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Linda, are you making the wrinkle bag?
I have to look up this wrinkle bag thing. I do not know of this.
Linda, do you remember? You can drop it in my channel, or do you just remember the name? Because I know it's a written pattern and it's free. I think it's on Ravelry.
There's another yarn on the way that has black and white that works for grannies as well. Okay.
I keep seeing that granny that's like blacks, whites, and grays, and kind of gives a optical illusion effect that looks pretty cool. So they look like cubes, but like you're not sure which direction the cube is. It's very cool. I've seen it a few places. I don't know if I've seen anybody actually make it though.
Alt Knots is using this yarn from Michaels. I don't know what it's called though. I always miss out whenever she talks about it. But it's a colorway that looks like, to me, it looks almost like it's black with little white dashes.
Oh.
And I would love to see how that looks worked up.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Mitered square, yes. I like the mitered squares a lot. Hi, the Andrea. Oh, or is it Andrea? In the UK. Oh, it's the middle of the night over there in the UK. Yes, my husband is from the UK, so I have family over there.
She's been laying on me for the most part. She's been sweating out the fever. She's been running. Oh. She's finally a day into her antibiotics, so I hope it helps soon. Oh.
Yeah, ear infections. Ugh. They can just be so miserable.
Ear, nose, and throat, man. Those are areas I just don't want things.
Right. Right.
Do you have a pattern for a teapot cozy warmer? I don't.
I don't either, Alicia.
Teresa made one in 2023 that was Alice in Wonderland inspired. And I don't know the name of it though.
So you're looking for one that goes around the teapot, right?
I'm guessing.
Okay, Heather's going to be here soon.
Yay!
Heather and I have been discussing migraines and migraine treatments.
Oh.
So
I'm very fortunate. I get severe, absolutely almost like makes you want to cry sciatica pain.
Ooh.
In my legs, back, and spinal cord especially. But I don't get as many of the migraines that a lot of people do from endo or adeno.
Right. And it would track that's probably why they became chronic when they did. Because as my hormones started to shift. But the OBGYN said that, because I said, well, can you tell, like, have I always had this, or, you know, what's the deal, and why is this the first time I'm hearing about it, and whatever. She goes, to see it on an ultrasound, it has got to be very extreme, and so that tells me you've had it for years and years.
Yeah.
And so I am suspicious that the chronic migraine started because my adeno reached a certain level, plus kind of perimenopause. Hi, Mombi Amy. How are you?
Any guys in the audience, we're sorry, but you've been warned.
Yes. Go ahead. I haven't seen any, but if there's guy lurkers, it is what it is, and I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I forgot to say that in the beginning, but I think they figured it out.
I couldn't find my little, my lovely diagnosis paper towel, because I showed it to someone, and I thought I put it in my purse, but
last year, Lori, Heather, and I were all live, and I linked it in my description box below if you want to watch. We all shared our stories and how we were diagnosed with things, and Lori totally beats us on weirdest way to be diagnosed.
Yes. I went in thinking I had a different problem than I had. So they did an ultrasound to see if it was what I thought it was. It was not there. And I typically don't go to male doctors for for OBGYN. I just, they don't know what it's like to have a uterus. So that's
Right.
kind of, it's not that I wouldn't see one, but I'm not going to choose to. But anyway, so I call him the Beach Boy doctor walks in, because Beach Boy vibes like 100%. At my age, possibly older, walks in and says, well, I looked at it. That other thing is fine. But has anybody ever told you have adenomyosis? And I'm like, I don't even know what that word is.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? And he proceeds to go grab a paper towel. I don't even have a napkin. I looked for it because I showed it to someone. I just got to figure out where I put it after I showed it to someone. He gets one of those paper towels, and any woman that's ever been in a OBGYN's office knows exactly what paper towels I'm talking about. And proceeds to fold it in half and write the word adenomyosis on it, and then hands it to me. And he says, yeah, it's this, but you can go look it up. He basically told me to Google it.
Go do your own homework.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. So I needed to follow up because they saw some cysts or whatever on my ovaries. So, but the follow up, they were pretty confident those were not important, but they were like, they also didn't want to ignore them, and they were fine. Everything was fine at the follow up, and I made sure I had a woman, and she like drew pictures of what was going on and what she was seeing on the ultrasound and explained the whole thing. And she said the only cure for it is what's that thing? Hysterectomy. There it is.
Yeah.
Just the uterus. They don't need to take the other parts. But I'm going to come back to what your comment was here in a sec, Amy. But then I told my next door neighbor, who's an occupational therapist, and she goes, oh, yeah, I had that. They did a hysterectomy, and my uterus was 3 pounds. That they shouldn't weigh that much, y'all.
For those who don't know,
they should be like this big, not this big. It's so sarcoidosis. Okay, yes, whatever that is. Like phonetically, so I can figure out how to say that. Sarcoidosis. I'm guessing. I don't know what that is. I know, right, Sarah? It's insane, right? When she told me that, I'm like, what on earth? But I guess that's the only way they can actually. I'm not truly officially diagnosed, because the only way they can officially diagnose you is to go ahead and do a hysterectomy, and there's a few reasons I don't want to do that. So, and it doesn't cause. I'm lucky it does not cause me any pain. It may be contributing to the migraines, but anyway. So, what exactly is that condition? Is that in the body parts as well, or is that generalized autoimmune?
My sister was finally diagnosed with adenomyosis last year after 10 years of suffering. Oh,
yep.
Hysterectomy, yep. She was told, doesn't always work, so she's holding on. Yep.
Yeah, for endo, that's definitely, you cannot. There's no way that you can even see. That's like you're playing roulette. You don't know. It could help. It might not do anything, except make you heal from a surgery.
My doctor, whom I trust, said that if you have a doctor who tells you to get a hysterectomy and you have endometriosis and only endometriosis, get another doctor.
Right.
Immediately.
Right.
It's not going to help you, and you're just removing body parts, and no.
Right. So Tanya, so that even from when I chatted with my doctor, was that 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago I got that diagnosis. They didn't say that. But they also said given my age it didn't make any sense to do that because they said that menopause should kind of take care of it too.
Yeah.
Clump together too. Oh, in the lungs. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. I knew you had some conditions, Amy. But woof, that sounds miserable.
Here she goes. Inflammatory response for my joints and organs. It had massive chronic.
I bet. You can't find the pleated wrinkle bag. Linda, do you recall at least if it's if Arity's still around, because Arity's making it. My cat decided to visit. This is Missy. For those of you who have not met Missy, she's a very cute little girl. The other cat is a gigantic orange creamsicle. She's like normal size. And she loves to come visit the lives. She also loves to come visit anytime I have any food. Right now she's sniffing my tea, which is, I wish you could drink black teas because when I describe this, it's Cherry Bakewell biscuit brew. It's from
cute.
UK. Oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, she is a pretty kitty. Thank you. She's sweet. She's very demanding of food, but I can't have creamer in, like if I'm having a chai with milk in it or whatever. No, I can't bring that up here. I can't bring that to her space because she will certainly stick her paw right in it. What did she stick her paw in the other day? I'm like, you don't want that. It was like apple juice or something. Went to look. Oh, it's a lot. A lot is missing. Hello, Andrea, Olajo. It's lovely to see you.
Hi, Olajo. Oh, thank you for watching the ads. How sweet.
Yes, we do appreciate that. That makes a big difference. I'm working on a background. I made this as a dishcloth, but I decided I'm going to make it a wall hanging for my daughter's friend who's in Canada and getting married. It's a very close friend of my daughter's that I've met several times, and I wanted to make something, but it's got to be able to go on the airplane, so that's why we're going small. We're just doing a wall hanging for their house. But we're talking about, thank you, Wanda. Yeah, because I'll hold that up again. Because it is very pretty, and I would never use that as a dishcloth in my whole entire life. Would not do that.
No.
It's been on display behind me, but finally I was trying to figure out what am I going to make that I can send with my daughter on the airplane, and I'm like, she's Canadian. I'm gonna send her that maple leaf, but as a wall hanging, and I didn't want to send it just as is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I decided I didn't want to figure out how to do the right stitches and connect here, so we're just sewing that on and making the background and sewing. That would be awful, right?
Yay!
Oh, hello, Heather. I mentioned that we've been chatting about migraine stuff.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
You're very welcome. There's another one I'll send you a message about, but you have to try the Botox before they would approve the other one. So,
well, they've been trying to get me to do the Botox since the beginning, but I've always told them no. So,
yeah, because you said needles. Just close your eyes and go to your happy place. But it's tiny needle. It's almost like I use this as a
acupuncture needles.
Pin cushion. It's smaller than the pin of the head of a pin. Like this is just a regular straight pin. It's smaller than that.
Do you think they let me wear? My dentist let me put in earbuds while they were doing the working and stuff. I wonder if they would let me do that. Help distract me.
Oh, and that would be totally appropriate because. In case you don't know, if you get Botox for migraines, let me just demonstrate all the places they poke you.
He said it was 30 something, like 32
Yep.
or something.
So they do 4 or 5 here, just depending. Then they come down here. Then they come down here. Then they come down here, all the way down both sides of your neck and across your shoulders. So all the little pokes.
That's why I've always said no. Like, that sounds awful.
But the only ones that are painful, in at least generally speaking, are these. And if you're actually having a migraine, wherever you're experiencing the migraine, when that like if you feel it in a certain spot, that spot will hurt a little. I'll warn you, the one by your ears is weird because you hear it. It sounds like crunching and squealing. It's very strange. It's about 4 seconds of that, but
I'm making my husband go with me. I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna need some support.
Hold your hand, and yes, and most neurologists are good with that. They get it.
And my office has a whole like infusion room and stuff, so I'm assuming they're gonna do it in the infusion room, so it should be nice, comfy, and all that too.
Yeah, so the other infusion, yes, like an eyelash, Lilana, that's about the size of the needle. Yes, it's tiny. It's just there's so many. It's like these don't hardly ever bother me. The neck and the shoulders. Sometimes it'll hurt across here, and these are just sound weird. Close to the temple can hurt if I'm having a migraine that day, like where it's like sensitive there. But
the nerve blocks I did were up here, and then I think in the back of the neck. I don't remember. I had to get them when I was pregnant because there was nothing else they could do besides infusions and nerve block and vitamins.
Right.
But it helped. I mean, I kept going back every month. So.
Hi, Connie. Thank you for joining us.
I'm very confused. Is it?
Aw, I'm sorry for the love. That's sad.
I have wanted both, but yeah. So that, yes, and she's correct. Paying out of pocket is way expensive.
Yeah, that was my other apprehension about it too.
But yeah, but we chatted.
But if it's worth it, I'll pay $1 billion.
Yes. And just be prepared. Sometimes people don't experience relief with the first one. So do at least 2 before you make a full judgment on it. I did feel relief the first time.
That's awesome.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the first thing that freaking worked. Hi, Connie. Hi, Katie Lou. Wilson.
What are you guys working on?
I am working on the background I'm going to take this, what was labeled a dishcloth, and make it a wall hanging.
Shannon, why are you working on? Is it a secret?
No, it's Mama's pocket shawl. I showed you the drawing.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Your own designer, or what are you doing with that?
No, it's mine.
It's not yours. It's yours. That's very nice.
I got a couple choices, so we can vote. Yes. Should I do Anna the Sunflower,
cute,
Millie the Snake, or work on Christmas gifts and make car coasters?
Oh, car coasters are nice.
What do you feel like doing?
What's the easiest for you to work on live? Because that's a factor for me. That's why I'm doing this.
Either one. These should all be fairly simple.
Yeah, this is just double crochet and lemon stitch. So like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm doing linked double crochet because I felt that would be a nice solid background.
I should do that more often.
It gives
it's a good stitch.
And it gives that texture without like, and it uses. It's weird. I did a whole experiment with it. It uses slightly less yarn than a regular double crochet.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense in my little brain.
It's counterintuitive. It is. It's counterintuitive. I use the same hook. I use the same yarn. I use the same everything. It was minute, but at worst case scenario, they use the same. but it looks like this uses slightly less. I don't get it. I don't know why. But there you go.
Here's grinding my neck on the 5th day, but then I had an amazing maze coming. Ugh.
Oh. Oh. I know, Sarah, you deal with a lot of medical challenges as well.
Lesia, I have had to make a regular, just a little square coaster on my channel under my basics.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what I would do. I think it would just be a...
just a round one, right?
Yeah.
So it would fit in the cup holder?
Yeah.
Like the purple ones you made for your car?
Yeah, it'll be just like those, but these colors.
Do you use 100% cotton or a blend?
Blend.
Blend, okay. I was just curious.
This is one of Shannon's that I've got my drink on. It's Christmas now.
Cute.
This one's acrylic that I use, but I do have this in a cotton, the same colorway.
I feel like I have something up here from Shannon.
Oh, she means it's my pattern.
Oh, your pattern.
My little ornament coaster. Yeah.
My sister requested, she gave me a whole list. Like, I didn't even ask her. She's like, hey, I want you to make me this and this and this and this and this.
I love your sister, but your sister is demanding.
I mean, you heard her voicemail the other day. She's a little
I heard
crazy.
her voicemail. Oh my gosh. I was like, I have no words.
She's crazy. I love her, but she's crazy.
Hi, Sonia. Yeah, my sister and I are absolutely nothing alike. I don't know if you have that same experience, but I'm the crazy one.
I would say Heather and your sister are not very alike.
I feel like that sister I'm the most alike. There's 5 of us total, and she's
okay.
She's the youngest. And it's me and her, like, in order. I feel like I'm the most like her, but she called me the other day and she left me a message and she's like, how dare you not answer your phone? I'm never making you my emergency contact. Somebody could be after me and you're just taking a nap and ignoring your phone. Okay. I called her back later and she's like, I didn't need anything. I was just going for a run and wanted to talk to somebody. Like, okay.
Missy's visiting again. This is why I can't send yarn from my house to Shannon. I had to direct ship for Shannon.
Oh, Shannon, did you get your package today?
No. But it said April 1st.
I checked the tracking this morning and it said it was out for delivery.
Oh.
Sometimes they like to fake that, though. Yes, for those of you who haven't seen this beautiful girl.
Here, let me and see if there was anything in the mailbox.
I'm going to check the...
I joke that she's Catwoman, but her mask got ripped in the middle.
It says delivered, so hopefully it was there. You never know, though.
I know, my...
So if Aridy's in here yet, I just want to know, I think the pattern is called Wrinkle Bag, and I think it's Ravelry. And I'm pretty sure it's free.
Did you send it to my house or my P.O. box?
It should have been your house, I believe.
Okay. So Heather made me a shirt on her embroidery machine.
Oh, cool.
It's so cute. Do you have yours?
Upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's upstairs.
Well, wait, I have the picture, I think, that you sent me.
Oh, I have a picture, too.
Thanks, Lalana. She is a cutie. She's over having some water now.
Yeah, it was your house.
I asked my mother, I said, was there anything in the mailbox? And she goes, yes, I left you a voicemail because it was from Heather and I knew she would ask about it. did.
That's hilarious.
Your mother knows me.
And me. Okay, so it's here. Yay. Oh, I was looking at the picture. Sorry. So Heather made one for, did you make any for the boys or for you?
Just me and you.
Okay. Yeah, there's a photo somewhere. We've been talking about resurrection eggs, woogles. This conversation train is crazy. Okay. It says, Jesus is risen. Tell your peeps.
Oh, I saw that somewhere. I saw somebody doing that.
I posted it to my stories.
Oh, it was you. It was yours. And where you showed a couple fails. Like
mine turned out good, and then there was 2 fails, and then Shannon's turned out okay.
Okay.
I like mine. I know that you like the faces, but I like the little silhouette.
I like them both. I can't decide. I like them both a lot.
It's cute.
It's so cute.
So, yes. Thank you, Heather. I'll wear it on a video. And then tell everyone that I have fashion by Heather.
That's right. Is it the programmable embroidery machine? I don't know. My cousin had one of those. I don't know anything about
have
them.
the Brother SE 1900. So it's a sewing and embroidery. So you can take off the base and embroider, or you can use a sewing machine. And I did that because I don't embroider much. Like before this, I hadn't embroidered since we moved here, and we've lived in this house for 3 years. So, but I've used it as a sewing machine since then. But I didn't want to spend that much money on one only for embroidery.
Right, as its own machine. Yeah.
I think on sale, they're discontinued now, that one, but I think on sale I got it for just under $1,000. So I didn't want to spend $1,000 on one that just embroidered, because I don't embroider often. But I love it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily programmable. You can buy files and put them on a USB, and then plug the USB into the machine and mess with it that way.
Is that how you did it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought the file on Etsy for, I think, like $4. And then it came with all the different sizes, because depending on your machine depends on what size capabilities it has.
Hey, Beverly. Hi, Camilla. We missed.
Yes, it says Camilla. She's actually in Brazil. That's where Cami is, but I always call her Cami. She's lovely. She's been going through some challenges like what we're going through. Well, I suspect she might have one of the things that we've talked about tonight with the endometriosis or adenomyosis, because of the severe pain with that time of the month.
Yeah. Okay, Ella Jo.
So thank you so much for stopping in. I was watching your music earlier, Ola Jo. You're probably already gone, but because with the delay and all, but because she's got like this music and like video that you can just like listen to while you're crocheting. It's so nice. I don't know if you've ever listened to or watched that part of her content, but it's so nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and she switched to doing her lives on a whole separate channel, so she's still trying to build that up and get it monetized. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Cami does have one. She probably has the endo, is my guess. Because I think that's diagnosed much younger than adeno. And she's crocheting tops. Are you drafting? Are you designing, or are you just trying to draw out what you need, or are you actually crocheting the tops for your family? Because I know you said you were going to be doing that. She's very new to YouTube.
You guys got me crocheting. That's the point.
That's fantastic. That's one of the reasons we do this, designing it. Okay, very nice. Very nice, Kimmy. Kimmy knows 3 languages very well. Obviously, Portuguese, being from Brazil, and then Spanish and English.
That's cool.
And is it veterinarian school you're going to currently, Kimmy? I think it's veterinarian school. Anyway, she's got a lot on her plate.
Well, I'm aware that it is March 31st, 2026, and I did absolutely nothing on my content for National Crochet Month. Nothing.
And I saw so many people comment, and I never even acknowledged it because I just completely forgot. Like I would see it and go, oh, yeah, that's right. Forget. Okay, Missy's trying to find some food in the closet, and she's having to dig through my boxes. I think she could manage to get in there. That cat. She probably smells food in there. That's all it takes.
So Lori sent me some yarn for my birthday last year.
Oh, yes.
But she didn't know, and I totally forgot about the cat. My mother is very allergic to cats. So I was like, I can't keep this yarn because I'm not going to remember
right.
what yarn was touched by a cat. And if I accidentally gave my mom something.
Right.
So I felt really, really bad. And so Lori was like, okay, I have a plan. She's like, I have some Michael's dollars. So just put them on Michael.
Because then I could direct ship, and it didn't have to come into the house with. That's practically a zoo at this point. Currently, 2 cats and 3 dogs. It's insanity here. The cats are the only ones that are allowed up here, though, in this area. So I can pretty much any yarn that goes through my hands is probably got cat fur on it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I leave it packaged, which I do have some currently. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, right there.
So this is so cool. I know I've showed this before, but this is a crochet hook that I found on Amazon.
It's beautiful.
And
how many heads does it have?
Let's see.
Not a lot of pain.
9. Has 9 heads.
9. Oh, that's awesome. I kept looking at them. How does it feel in your hand?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This bumpy part is perfect. Look at that. That's where my fingers go.
I have this Furls one. And I do like it, but it's my only one that's shaped like that. So
if you're a pencil gripper, I mean, I think it feels good too because, I mean, it sits right there.
Right.
But if you're a knife gripper, it's absolutely a dream because it's got a spot for every little finger.
Hi, Mima D. Thanks for dropping in. Mima Dawn, sorry. And for the love of reading, yes. Thank you, Jay, for lurking. I'm good with lurkers. Crochet. I cannot believe how much of my hair ends up in my projects. Amigurumi, not as badly, but man, a blanket, you're guaranteed to get a bunch of my DNA.
My husband tells me I should wear a hairnet.
Right. Sometimes it feels that way, right? But no thank you also.
So in my chat, I have the link to these. I think they're on sale for the spring sale. So if you want to grab it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. You finished 2 today? Okay, I have a thing on my channel. This is relatively new, so you may not know this. If somebody finishes something, they get the jinglies. Yay! You finished 2 tops. Hey, Sonia. Nice to see you. Sonia makes the coolest shorts. I don't know if you know her or not.
Mhm. Yeah, I know Sonia.
She has some cool shorts. I like it.
I'm making headway. Look, it's smaller now.
Nice.
This is the Premier Puzzle yarn.
I like which colorway. I love Premier Puzzle yarn. It is thick and warm, but you're making a blanket, so that's good.
Well, I'm making a pocket shawl, but yeah.
Oh, pocket shawl, same thing. You want it warm.
Mm-hmm.
Which colorway is that?
I think this one is Hangman. Pretty sure this one is Hangman.
Hangman. I love how they name it different things like that too.
They're all named after games. Hence,
I made a sweater out of crossword. Is that the tan one? I think it's crossword.
Probably.
And, it was what? Hi, Izzy. Izzy, this is different. Izzy. Izzy makes the coolest like AI animation. She does all cats, like cats that your mom wouldn't be allergic to because they're on the screen, right? And with music and stories, and she just talks about really cool things. I like Izzy's channel a lot. And yes, thank you, Sarah, for dropping your channel because she knew how to drop her channel over in mine. So Sarah came over and dropped her channel in mine. Izzy, you are welcome to do this.
Yeah. We are at the top of the hour, so if you want to drop your channel link on my side, it is !Spoon. Here, I'll put it on the screen. There you go.
Nice. Lexi just sent Mama G Gear a bunch of little tiny spoons. So she's going to turn them into stitch markers and like hook them to her hanks. So cute, right?
Andy just printed a bunch of, or she found a bag, or she either printed them or she found a bag of like little plastic spoons. And she's like, I'm going to send them to you and you can put them with your little corgis. Yes.
Yes, I love that. Where are your spoons? They're over with the corgis. Oh, you found it. Thank you. It's called the Pleats Wrinkle Bag. So it's over in, there you go. That's where it is.
Is this the tan one you meant?
Yes.
Yes, it's called Crossword.
Okay. But yeah, when I finished that sweater, thank you for reminding me that's what I was talking about. When I finished that sweater and gave it to the 18-year-old, he was graduating. That is what he requested. He said, I want a really warm sweater. I'm like, okay, that I can do for you. I gave it to him, and his friends are like, dude, you could go to Alaska in that thing. Because its puzzle yarn is so warm.
Yes, you could.
It doesn't breathe because it's acrylic, but, you know, I think it was double crochets. It was a pretty basic sweater pattern. But he's a tall kid, like 6'2" or something, and with long arms, so I had to figure out arms. Sleeves are always the challenge, right? I'm using a Garfield head. I don't know what a Garfield head is. I keep needing, Sarah, to make Shannon's spoon pattern as well with the cape.
Oh, yeah. My little Spoonie warrior.
Yes. I need to make it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linda, for finding that. I know that was a task. So it's called the Pleats Wrinkle Bag. That's what you're going to look up or grab that link. Okay. But it's a really cool looking bag. A Garfield head. I'm not sure what that one means.
Here's the link on my side. You want to the little guy?
That's the bag, or that's the Spoonie warrior? No, that's the Spoonie warrior. Yes.
I have it if you want to see it.
Oh, yeah. I do not have one up here, so.
It's so cute. It's so cute, and I like that you can make it whatever awareness color you want.
Mm-hmm. I found my not Christmas coasters.
My family
These are all
owns
yours.
some kitchen scrubbies.
Because they're all mine what?
I think these are all your patterns.
Possibly. I do like blisters. And you are like, you know, one of my top pattern testers, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, I was pattern testing the Voodoo Bunny for Andy, Crafty Witch 232, and I wrote all these notes out and everything, but it didn't send to her, so I have to figure out what I wrote to her. There was nothing wrong with the pattern. It was just like, here's some things you need at the beginning, like before they start, and here's something, you know, they were detail things.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I don't know why it didn't, like, they didn't go. This, Jay's listening. Sorry, this way. This I won from Crafting Kitty. I did not make this myself. And this Jay Paradise sent me. It's got beautiful crocheted cables on it.
Cables.
It's so warm. Because this one's Colorama Halo, also a very warm yarn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that one. Mm-hmm.
A popcorn bucket as a yarn bowl. Yeah, that works. Margaret showed the bag on her channel. Hers is finished. I'll have to check that out. Margaret, it's Songbirds Creations and More, I think is the channel name. It drops randomly in my, and then she's linked it again. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate you. Linda is one of my most consistent what do you call it? Moderators. She's usually it's a little easier for her to find the link. Tonight it was a little tough, but I get it. It's been a while, and that's why why it was harder for her to find that link. It's been a while since Camille did that. Her approach was like, she was doing this thing where okay, thank you. So that's where you could actually see one made.
Oh my gosh, I forgot something. Can you hold on the fort for a second?
Sure.
Thanks. I'll be back in a second.
The other night on Camille's Discord, I was just like talking, and it was like I was talking. I knew Linda was there listening, so I was like talking to Linda. I'm like, type whatever you can in the chat if I had a question for Linda. So anyway, it's just I'm on late typically for Margaret. Okay, she shut her door. Good. I was about to have to shut my door because all three of my stepdaughters speak very loudly. They do not get that from their dad. My husband is British, so British/Irish, however you want to think about Northern Ireland. Culturally, he's more British than he is Irish. But I know, right? Linda is, yes, Linda's a speedy lady. Oh, you were impressed with my model? I'm glad. I'm glad that it was entertaining at least. And I love that Sarah's going back and forth. That's very lovely. Oh, Zach, hello. Yes, so Shannon will be right back. She forgot something, and then Heather will be back. Luckily, my migraine chilled out a little bit. We had a 20-degree drop, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. A 20-degree drop. And so my head has been a little wonky today, and Tuesdays are my babysitting days. And my grandson was pretty chill until he lost. And see, I literally can talk about anything. April is autism awareness. What's the awareness color for autism? Do you know? I don't know if it's different for different countries too. It could be. I don't know. But what was it? Oh, my grandson. So he was so sweet and so chill today. And then I said, do you want to kind of take a nap? And he's like, yes. And then he asked for blue. Well, blue is this elephant I got him. Blue is the awareness color. Ironic that I was saying blue. Sorry, Lori, I canceled lesson. Oh, no problem. You know, Lalana, it could be that could be a different country thing. Cami is in Brazil, so maybe it's blue in Brazil and it's rainbow here. Shannon, this is Heather. If you don't know Heather, Shannon is. It's both blue and rainbow. Shannon is going to get something that she forgot to grab. So I was just talking about my grandson and how his only meltdown was when he couldn't find his stuffed animal that is named Blue. That's his favorite, and we did finally find it, and then all was right with the world.
Aww.
He's 2, so
stuffed animals are very important too.
He's so cuddly too. He's such a hello, and Olajo Andrea. I don't know which you prefer. I don't know which you prefer, your name or Olajo. I don't know what you call. Yes.
So Heather, if y'all don't know Heather, she is the queen of the woobles.
Yes.
So is constantly making woobles.
Yes. If you want to see someone make a wooble, if you're curious about woobles in general, go to Heather's channel for sure. I should figure out how to link that. I'll do that here in a second.
I like them because they're quick and easy, and I don't have a whole lot of time on my hands, so I'm able to actually finish them most of the
Yes.
time.
How many kiddos do you have? Do you have the 2 or 3?
Yeah.
2. Which they weren't sure. They were both kind of miracles, right? If I recall correctly.
The one, I had surgery, the endo surgery before, so I could have my first one.
Okay, got it.
And then we had our second one kind of back to back. They're less than 2 years apart.
Okay.
Just to not let the endo come back, and so I wouldn't have to have another surgery.
Right.
So I call her kids Jack and Bruce, because one is into Jack Skellington and one is into Batman.
Oh, that's funny. I love that.
Those are not their names.
Right.
Because we protect kiddos on here.
Yes, we don't say, I don't ever. Hi, Chris K. How are you?
Hey. So on my side, Heather's link is in the chat if anybody wants to.
Yes, I'll let me click that. Oh, and you found your spoon. Yes.
Kind of dark. Oh, there. Maybe that's a little better.
Okay, let me drop it. I will. I think I'm done with that pattern.
Do you think, I'm just doing continuous rounds, but the pattern, and usually when I make these, I slip stitch and then chain, but I don't feel like doing that today. Do you think it'll still look okay? It's okay so far.
Yeah, so you can even add the stitch you added, the chain. You can add an extra stitch in there and then join it to the stitch instead of the chain, and then it has no gap.
Cool.
Oh, creative. Okay. I'm glad I looked. I almost dropped the wrong channel. I was like, this one doesn't look right. It's not right.
That is one of my favorite things that Data and Stitches ever taught me, is how to avoid the gap.
How to avoid what?
The gap when you're going, when you're joining stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you chain something, right?
Right.
Say you're making a circle, which Heather is, and say you're doing double crochet. Well, when you do that chain and you join to the chain, you now have this gap. But if you add an extra stitch in the stitch with the chain and you join to that stitch instead of the chain, now the chain is the gap filler. But it doesn't add any extra stitches to your count.
Nice. I just dropped Heather's channel into mine. So there's Heather's channel on mine in my chat. Your niece is a princess. Yeah.
What?
Sarah's niece is a princess also.
Heather and I were talking about the the Woobles advent calendar the other day, and we were both like humming and hawing over if we're gonna get it. Now, if what they told us last year is true, I don't know if I can not get it, because they say that it's gonna be like it's a set of 3 or something. So this one is gonna be the 3rd edition or something. Like what were they saying, Heather? In that
I don't remember how many, but they said they were all gonna be like together, like a set.
Like
a village, like Santa's village.
Oh, yeah. See, that's smart. I was, I guess, really bad about watching anybody's Wooble advent calendars because I assumed that that's what they did. I assumed wrong. Because that's logical. Why wouldn't you do it that way?
So the first one was like a log cabin, and then last year was Santa's toy shop. And Heather and I are both desperately hoping that it's like Mrs. Claus's bake shop, because we think that would be the cutest ever.
Oh, yeah.
And they haven't done Mrs. Claus yet. So I feel like they're going to try and do something.
I hope so. I want you to be right so much.
And Cammie, did you get the Woobles Halloween set, or did you see it? Maybe that's why I was thinking, because I definitely watched that one.
Heather got it.
Heather got it. I watched, yeah. And that was more like grouped in thematic or whatever.
I just did that one randomly. And there was like a countdown, sort of, but I didn't do it that way.
Right.
Yeah, I got the Halloween one, but Heather knows why I bought it, and she still makes fun of me. I bought it for the house.
The house was so cool on that. I get it.
I immediately saw Adam's family potential, and I was like, I need a background, and this is here. And, you know, the characters are cute anyway. I'll probably make them one day. I really, really like the werewolf. And I went, this is such a bad use of money, but it's like, I don't care.
If it makes you happy, it's worth the money. That's what I tell myself.
I'm hoping I have a plan on what to do, like to display it this year, and I hope I can pull it off because it looks so cute.
I displayed mine last year. I did think it was cute. I definitely hung on to it.
I would love to do because it's also like a haunted house. I would love to do like Scooby-Doo tots.
Oh yeah.
Put them in the different rooms and stuff. I think it'd be so cute. Hey, Annette.
Hi, Annette. How are you doing?
Thank you, Tanya. Yes, a bake shop would be awesome. And you know what? If the Woobles don't do a bake shop soon, maybe I will have to.
There you go.
Maybe I will have to create.
Okay. I'm hearing my stepdaughters. I'm going to mute this and go shut my door.
Okay.
I still have to work on my Robin Fooble that you helped me plan.
Mm-hmm.
I drew it out and everything and figured out what I'm going to do for the patterns, but I just haven't felt like actually doing it, and I want to feel like doing it when I do it. So it's on the back burner for now. But I'm excited.
I think you have a good plan, though. I think we worked out all the kinks.
I even figured out the embroidery and stuff for like the R, because they had the R for the coffin from the haunted house box. So I should be able to use the embroidery for that R for the Robin and look sort of similar. We'll see.
See? Okay. Using what you know, placing it in other places. Yep.
I'm excited. I think it's going to turn out good. I just don't feel like doing that one right now. Maybe it's, I don't know, too much thinking.
No, I'm going to have to like. I want to make the girl elf into Dorothy so badly, but the only thing stopping me is gingham.
Oh yeah,
saying gingham.
That was like the not even gingham, but even just like the Harley Quinn, like doing this. It was awful. It was not a fun time, and the gingham would be even worse than that because it wouldn't even be that. It would be even smaller changes than that.
I made, when the Barbie movie came out, I made Barbie in her pink gingham as a tot, changing colors every single stitch.
Ugh.
Did it make you want to cry? Or did you cry?
I did not cry. I did not want to cry.
Wanted to.
I wanted to, you know, throw Barbie across the room, but but yeah. Is it supposed to be like a continuing town? I wasn't blown away with the toy shop, but I'm getting it again.
I wasn't impressed with the toy shop either as much. I didn't like it as much as I liked the other ones.
I thought the inside boxes were kind of boring. I was disappointed with the packaging.
I don't know. I didn't like the patterns as much as last year's, but I feel like they were the same amount of like wintry still as last year's were, because it wasn't. I don't know. The elf was my favorite.
The elf, I like the elf and the caribou, but I really did like the beaver. The beaver was pretty cute.
I like the beaver.
The alpaca, though. I'm sorry, that one was so boring.
Why was it orange?
Yes! Thank you! Why was it orange? No one can explain this to me. Why was it orange? Not just orange, but like electric orange.
I think I have it here.
That's so weird.
Do you have it, Heather? Because it
should be right here. This is all my stuff.
Were the boys playing with it?
It's possible. I did find some candy in here on my desk when I came in here, so I think they got into something. I found the elf.
Oh, yes, the elf is so cute.
Yeah. See? I mean, hold her up again, Heather. Hold her up again. See? She would make Dorothy.
She would be perfect for Dorothy.
Perfect for Dorothy.
Absolutely. But yes, the demon would make you.
Caribou.
The caribou's cute.
Beaver.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Grinch.
Oh, Grinch.
Where is? It's bright orange. It should not be this hard to find.
So I want to make the beaver, and then I want to put a little hard hat on him. Because
yes.
The construction.
I think they have a construction pattern.
The llama?
It's the alpaca.
Alpaca.
Yeah.
But still. What?
It's oranger even than it looks in the camera. Like,
it's a bright orange.
It's like construction cone orange, right?
I don't know if that would make it oranger.
No, but it's okay. It's a camera thing. But
we've got it that it's like
it's
orange. But yes, that would be Dorothy. Chris K, what I'm working on, I've had for quite a while. It's a dishcloth pattern, which why would you use that as a dishcloth? And I'm making a background so that I can turn it into a wall hanging. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to sew it on here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and I think I'm going to run out of yarn. So it's going to be half and half of this color and something else. This color is Oasis. I really don't want to buy more cotton. I have so much cotton. I'll just go look and see. Because I don't think I have anything that goes well with this.
Oh, Sarah.
But I got time.
That is on my list. I want to do Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yes.
I want to do Rocky, Bullwinkle, Boris, and Natasha. I've already drawn them. And I hope I can pull them off. And if they look really, really cute, I will make them tutorials.
I was mostly showing you that, Chris K. Thank you for watching Nouns. I know. I put it moderate. And somebody mentioned that Heather wasn't live. I think she just didn't link her channel that way.
I didn't. I was at work when you guys started.
Yeah.
Shannon, please drop the link so I can check. What link? I'll drop it. Just tell me what link. Yes, wintry but not enough Christmas. Thank you. Why are so many advent calendars getting away from Christmas? The origin of Advent literally goes with the word Christmas.
I really liked the snowman last year. I think that was my favorite one from last year.
That was 24.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, so for 2024, I think my favorite, you know, Heather, it had to be the Cardinals. It had to be.
Oh, I did like that one.
The mommy and baby cardinal in their little matching sweaters. I
can't remember.
That's one of the cutest things the Woobles has cranked out.
The sweaters made those.
Yes.
Yes, that sounds like it.
All right, 7 million to go. Do I get the jingle bells because I finished one coaster?
Yes, you finished one.
Yay!
Finished work. Yay! Jingly jinglies. The twice-yeared sheep. Now that's an advent calendar.
Speaking of which, April 9th. April 9th is going to be opening for pre-orders for that advent calendar. And this year they have done something they have never done in their entire career for this store. They have never done this before. $50 off.
Whoa.
If you pre-order it.
Mm-hmm. $50 off your advent calendar if you pre-order in the spring.
And if you're wondering if you should buy it, go watch one of Shannon's, like the last few years of Shannon opening their advents. They're excellent.
They always give you the coolest tools. Oh my gosh.
I was going to say, I have been eyeballing that. I'm going to call it a Swiss Army knife of crochet knit tools. Right? You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
The multi-tool.
The multi-tool. So you can just flip it out and it's the gauge thing. And then there's a little section where you can do the wraps per inch. I'm like, I keep looking at that one. That's like nobody, like, even if that was on Amazon, it would not be that.
Oh, let's talk about on Amazon for a second. So Amazon sells a product that is similar to what I got in an advent calendar from Twice Shared Sheep in 2024.
Okay.
And it is not the same quality.
Right.
At all. So the one I have, and then I saw one that looked exactly like the one I have, and it's a little yarn cutter. It's a flower yarn cutter. So I bought it to give to Teresa because she was like totally eyeing my little yarn cutter. So I stuck it in her Christmas box. However, when I got it, I was so disappointed that the quality was just not there. So I put a note in her gift and I was like, I am so sorry. The quality is not there. And I can't convince Twice Shared Sheep to put it in their shop. I've tried multiple times because I constantly get messages about it. That and the yarn.
Is it in their shop now or still not in their shop?
No, it is still not in their shop. And it's like big missed opportunity. You'd make a fortune.
That's what she said.
And does the multi-tool, I don't remember if it has a cutter on it. I know that's different than what you're talking about.
Yes, it does.
It does. That's what I thought. I thought it had a cutter as well. I have one of those little flowers. It's on one of my project bags where you can just cut the yarn. But it's like, yeah, it works great if you're gonna push it into amigurumi because it kind of frays the ends. Is that what was happening with the cheaper one that you had and not the Twice Shared Sheep?
I didn't think the blades were as sharp.
Right. That's exactly what I experienced.
Do you have the one you put like the rotary blade into? You seen those?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, it was just it was a gift, and it looks like a metal flower, and then you just, like, in between the little ridges, you can just slice your yarn anywhere around it.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool.
I found that it works, but
it does, but the quality is not there.
The quality wasn't there. Yeah.
Yes, Sarah. They're planners. I would recommend. Twice Shared Sheep planners.
Hi, Tina.
Hey, Tina. Yeah, Christchurch Sheep have the best advent calendar. I'm just gonna say it. They have the best yarny advent calendars for us. The quality is there. They work with smaller shops. So you've got, the small business, which is great. They're a small business who work with other small businesses, which is really nice. So you're supporting a lot of small business. The boxes. I keep my boxes. The big red box that it comes in, that is a nice, nice box.
Yeah.
And I wish it could be cheaper. Obviously, I wish it could be cheaper, but they are doing $50 off this year, which they've never done. They've only gone to 25 in past years. So,
oh, was it 25? I couldn't remember what that discount was previously.
So, my guess is there's something really, really cool in this one if they're going even better with the discount. So,
when are they supposed to ship?
Yeah, that's a question I had to ask them. So, I had to ask Twice Your Sheep some questions today because I was like, I got the email, but I can't make a commercial because I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Cammie's point is, again, she's in Brazil and she's like, yeah, some people can only get stuff from Amazon, and that is true. Some companies do sell, some good companies do sell on Amazon, like it's KnitPal, right? That's the one that Teresa works with.
Yes.
And stuff from there, that company is on Amazon and it's good. So it's just a matter of paying attention to where it's coming from. And again, I assume KnitPal, does it ship all over the world because it's on Amazon? I don't know.
I want to say yes. I mean, I genuinely want to say that, yeah, they do. So, yes, Sarah, every single person, if you work for Twice Your Sheep, like for their company, not just an ambassador, but their company, every single one of them is skilled in knitting, crochet, or both. So that they have people who know what they're talking about and know what they're doing.
And are actually legit product testing, right? Mm-hmm. Like and that makes a difference too.
They use the products. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I can just tell you, because they've already released the email, so I can tell you that this year's theme is called Into the Wild.
Oh,
that's pretty.
Here's the picture.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
So I have no idea. I have no insider information at this time, but I am hoping this is the yarn. I am hoping this is the yarn.
That's what I was going to say. Those colors are amazing.
I just really want that to be the yarn. So if they're smart, they would do it that way. I will say I'm currently working on a review for 2 of their yarns. I didn't get to try KnitPal in India, but generally I could use anything from Amazon. And so there was an hour glacier nowhere. That's awesome. Okay. I know, right, Tina? The colors. Oh. So they mentioned, in their little email blurb, they mentioned wild animals, mountain air. Hold on. They don't tell you a whole lot. They're very good at keeping it close to the vest. But what I can get is Into the Wild. Adventure, wild animals, and crisp mountain air are the inspiration for this year. Couldn't think of a better theme to go with our 2026 word of the year, brave. which I read all these emails, and I got to tell you, this is the first time I'm hearing about a word of the year, but okay. That must have been a secret word of the year.
That's funny.
So, yeah. I know I want that to be the colors of the yarn so badly. I'm sure some of those colors will definitely be in the box because the colors last year, I want to say some of them were from that Red Riding Hood painting. So, Twice Sheared Sheep, I work for them. I'm an ambassador for that company, and so if you buy from them, which I love that so many of you discovered, like I was doing my spring unboxing. I was talking about the spring shop being open and everything, and it was so funny. All these people were commenting how they're so happy that they discovered Twice Sheared Sheep through me. But then they told me that they bought stuff, and it's like, but they didn't use my link because I didn't get anything, so I know they didn't use my link.
Right.
Like, that would have been nice. You know, the only way I get paid, but thanks.
And there aren't very many ambassadors. It's not like, say, Premiere, for example.
No. You have to go through like an interview process. So to be a Twice Sheared Sheep ambassador, you sign up, but then it takes forever for them to get back to you because they have to like scope your channel, figure out if your social media is the right place for them. Now, in my case, I wanted to join them basically as soon as I joined YouTube, but I told them, I said, I don't have a channel following yet or anything, and I know you'll probably say no, but I'm a really big fan and stuff, and they're like, when you have the correct criteria, come back and ask us again. And I was like, okay. What I didn't know was they had been following me for a year. So they remembered who I was, and they decided to already start watching my content. And as soon as I was like, hey, I have the correct criteria now, and I was wondering if I could work for you now, and they're like, oh yeah, we've been waiting for you. And I was like, oh. So it was so cute. And yes, I still have the message because I thought it was so sweet.
Yeah, that's cute. That's very nice.
They take care of their employees. They take care of their ambassadors. Everything has a lifetime guarantee on it. You know, if you need to return something. This is a really cool story. This is actually Teresa's story. So Teresa had a stitch marker that broke, and it came in a set of 4. They didn't send her a replacement. They sent her an entire new package.
Yes.
We're so sorry, and they sent her an entire new pack of 4.
Right, because they stand behind their products because they're good products.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's not what I want to do.
I have so many videos on my channel. I have an entire playlist that's for Twice Sheared Sheep. If you're curious about anything,
I'm locking control. Oh my gosh, that's a really long link. I don't know if it's going to let it do it. Nope. Yeah, it did. That is, I don't think it copied the whole thing. Nope, it didn't. I tried to do your Twice Sheared Sheep link, and it split it into 2 messages.
I can.
Let me try this.
I mean, I can link it on my channel, so that's something.
Let me do it this way. Control C. Let's try this and see if it actually works. Control V.
The spring shop is open if y'all want to buy anything from the spring shop right now.
Hopefully that link works. I don't know.
But please, if you buy an advent calendar, I'm begging you, use my link.
Especially the advent calendar, yes. But anything like that multi-tool I was talking about, that's the thing that I'm most likely to actually go in and purchase. And I know, again, I've looked at other versions. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get. I need to get theirs. Theirs literally has everything and I know I can trust the product.
I will say this was 100% my fault. That I was too forceful. Be gentle with the tape measure. I pulled way too hard, and I broke it.
I almost had that. I almost had that with this. This is a tape measure. Isn't that funny?
That's
But I
cute.
have to be careful to not pull it all the way out.
I did that. Yep, I broke
So
it.
yeah. So I get it.
But it was 100% me. It was all user error. So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with their product. It was me.
Hi Rose Tube or Rose, how are you doing?
I really wanted one of their the big tins, but they were always out of stock because I like how they have the dividers, and they were always out of stock. So Shannon gave me one. Yep, Shannon got me one for Christmas because I could never find them.
Yeah, they're back now. I really, really want the large version of the dragon. I think a friend of mine would love the dragon. Let me show you. These tins, if y'all don't know, I have a bit of an obsession with these tins. So I have quite the collection. And so when
they're
Heather
much bigger than these. Right.
Heather
they're like double that.
Big. It's like
like an Altoids, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Where's my I mean,
I had the hookup because I kept checking and checking and checking, and they weren't never in stock in the bigger size. And that's the size I wanted because they're decent size. And then they had the dividers that you can put in them.
That's what was really cool.
Yeah,
I wanted one so bad. They were out of stock forever.
She's like, they keep being out of stock, and I really, really want a big tin. I just went into my collection. I was like, girl, I got tins. I'll get you one.
Like, eeny, meeny, mighty, mo.
I picked one I thought you'd like. Let's see, storage tins. I think their website's actually pretty easy to use, too. So right now, it looks like all they have are the tiny ones. See? Like, it looks like all they have are the tiny ones. So all you have to do is you just click on one. Just select one. So here's the llama. Scroll down. And you get a size option right there. Pick small or large.
Okay.
I wonder if they were having like supply, or if they were just selling out fast, or if it was like a supply thing for a while.
So there's the large one.
And are the dividers separate product?
Because some people don't want them.
Right.
Yes, they have. Here are the dividers. I love that they come in so many colors.
I like I think there's a purple glitter.
There is, my dear.
Yes, see.
Nice.
Let me show. I was trying to show a picture of like how they're used, but they keep showing me all the colors. They've got clear if you're, a plain Jane, which is fine. If you are a blue person, they've got sparkly blue.
I thought they had a blue too. Yeah.
They have gold.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I think I need for my golden retriever one. I think that would look really cool. And then they've got silver. And bronze. And then they've got the purple. And they do have dividers for the tiny tins too. I just don't know what that would look like.
You have one, so you should test it out and see what you can fit in the.
I have a teeny little bee tin, and I should see what the tiny dividers are like. Maybe I'll make a short.
You could put safety eyes in there, like a couple pairs of a couple different sizes, just to take on the go.
Mm-hmm. They also have, which I love now, they have the labels for the tins.
I saw those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So anyone who wants to buy from Twice Shared Sheep, I'm your friendly Twice Shared Sheep ambassador. Please use my link. Costs you nothing.
Right.
And
that is what I was wanting the most. And I love the bags. They're gorgeous. The one with the flower, I think it's flowers or like butterflies. It's like kind of purpley. I love that print.
Yeah. Here, let me show you my Trinity bag. For those of you who don't know what she's talking about. Hold on.
Oh, the Trinity bags are so nice.
There's so many different sizes. I've had my eye on all of them. I'm a bag lady. I can't.
I just Arity, I think she's probably gone to bed, but Arity sent me a bunch of bags. This is one of them. This is Knit for Brains is the name, but this one's really nice, and it has
That's cool.
this style drawstring. But like there's one that had like a magnetic closure. That one was really nice. It was a little bit bigger than that. It said it was like labeled one skein project or something like that.
I need to make some bags. I haven't made them in a long time, but I've got like
Which size is that, Shannon?
This is Trinity. This is like medium.
Medium, okay.
So this is Trinity. She lays by herself. So she stands up. And very spacious. Very spacious. There's a ton of stuff in here. Oh, by the way, tin.
Yes, there we go.
And I've got the divider in it. There you go.
Nice.
You got the purple ones.
Yep.
Don't match that so well.
They gave me this one. So when I first signed up, they sent me, they're like, we want you to show a whole bunch of stuff on your channel. What do you want? And I was like, surprise me. And they sent me a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, this is the Mega Trinity, which looks like a purse.
Yeah, I would have assumed that was a purse.
This is the Mega Trinity. The size of the back pocket is the same size as the Mini Trini. So it's like a built-in notions pouch, basically.
Nice.
Let me try and show you how deep it is. I've made a short on all these bags.
Yes, I remember. I think I remember seeing that one.
What does it feel like? Is it like leathery feeling? I don't know if that makes sense, but like, or is it like a cloth?
Right there. That's how deep the pocket is.
Okay.
I can fit my whole hand plus my wrist in here. So, it's a really nice. I've got all the stuff from the spring box in here. It's a really nice like cloth cottony material. So it's lined. They're all lined. And the Mini Trini is, I have all of them. I just don't have a Mini Trini up here. But the Mini Trini is like half this size. So like that. And it's great for, I've been told, socks. If you make socks, it's the perfect sock size. So, and then, of course, my baby, the yarn gator.
Yeah.
I love that they did that instead of putting holes in the bag, because then that first one you could totally use as a purse and it's way less obvious until you pull that out. And then
Yep.
Does it have a crossbody, the biggest one?
No. But you could totally, just buy a crossbody chain and do that. So, yes, I am a Toy Shirred Sheep ambassador, and I work for them because I fell in love with their stuff. And I knew that it was a good company. And then I actually got to speak to Dawn, which was really awesome. She's the founder. And was like, well, I really, really like the founder, and I really like what your message is all about. So, yes, I want to work for you. And but I got to tell you, it is not an easy job. It is a lot of work, and it is so much work in the fall and winter. That is definitely the time when I work the hardest. Whew.
Yeah, because you have a lot to promote, and you did a full-on ad. And I saw your ad in lots of places that were not YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. They asked me to make a professional commercial, and I wrote, directed, acted, and edited it, and then they sent it to their editor, who added in like screenshots of the website and stuff. So
yeah, and like where the pull down screens and all that stuff. Yeah, no, seriously, I kept seeing it everywhere. I'm like, I know her.
You're famous.
But it was like it was nice that it wasn't just a limited place where I was seeing it. I saw it in several places.
Mm-hmm.
So they really used it, and that's, I mean, because especially with as much effort as I know you put into it, that's why I was happy to see it lots of places.
It was really cool. They came to me and they were like, we really, really like when you make your ads. And so we would like you to make a full-on commercial. And I went, okay. And they said, and they told me what they wanted, specifics in it and stuff. And they said, I love your skit style. Can you do it like a skit? And I was like, yeah, sure. I almost went to school. Fun fact, I was almost a communications major. So,
That's what she said.
yeah, so I did a lot of acting and stuff, and script writing. And so they asked me to do that. And they said, in return, we will gift you the entire year of the Surprise Box Club. So it's like, you need to do.
Sold.
Yeah, I was like, done. And they gave me a massive discount off of the advent calendar too. I mean, I still had to pay for it myself, but they gave me a huge discount for doing the videos this year every time I get a box, and doing the commercial promotion. So
Nice.
yeah. Okay, Sarah. Good night.
Good night. And yeah, Cammie has a marketing degree, but is now going back to school for, I think, her 3rd degree. I can't even imagine.
So I felt really bad, and I told them so. I was like, I can't believe it. I am so sick right now, and I've got to do your spring unboxing. I'm so sorry how my video is going to sound and everything. And they were like, you always do a good job. It'll be fine. So yeah. I'm like, you should have seen when I was making those shorts. I was like downing Alka-Seltzer Plus and then like trying to make myself not look red. And then it was like, okay, I got to be happy for 2 minutes. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And not cough.
So, oh, that is tricky.
Mm-hmm. But I did it. I did it.
And when does that one come out? April 1st or?
The spring box, that video's already been put out. I already put it out. It's the Secret Garden one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's where I got that bag. The one with the little birds.
Very pretty.
It was a really interesting unboxing. They wanted it to be like a countdown, and I didn't know that until I opened the box. And I went, oh, you know what I just realized? They're going to want me to make shorts. And so I had to film it in a very unique way.
Yeah, different than what you normally would do.
Mm-hmm. You're lurking on Amazon? I have an Amazon store if you want.
That's probably what she's looking at. She's very sweet. Ola Joe.
How many car coasters do you think I should make per person? I made myself 4, but should I only make them for like the front, or should I make? Because I did 2, but should I keep them at 2 or should I make more?
I would say 4. I would say 4 per car.
That's what I would lean toward as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is, I'm definitely going to run out of yarn, so I'm going to have to go buy some more. That's how much, I don't know if I can make one more row, maybe.
Oh, Hirschner's, by the way, it's not, they made sure that they released this today and not tomorrow, so that people actually believe that it's a true ad, and it is.
Right.
Their shipping is 1 cent.
For just today and tomorrow, or what's, how long?
Yeah, let me look. I love Hirschner's.
I just got a big Hirschner's order, and I am using furls at the moment. I love the wood furls. That's what I like because I like the Mill-In Madness. Their Mill-Ins, Hirschner's Mill-In cakes are gorgeous.
Yeah, offer ends April 1st. Hold on. I will type in the code so you guys can. Crazy one.
$0.01 shipping. Yeah. Is that the continental US, or does that include all 50?
Are Hirschner's in the US?
Yes.
Yes.
Teresa and I want to do a crochet retreat there.
Yeah, they do a once a year open the warehouse thing or something like that.
We were thinking of that, but then we thought of how the temperature would be.
Yeah. It's the middle of the summer, isn't it?
So, Teresa and I we're starting to rethink our plans, and we might actually do it around October because they will have all the Christmas yarn out.
Yes. And their Christmas yarn, and I'm going to call it Hanukkah yarn. Their blue yarns for the holidays, their blue sparkles are just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But all of their Christmas yarns are very nice.
I'm a big fan of the sparkle yarn, obviously.
And their Halloween yarns, Cammie mentioned.
Yes. The Halloween yarns are amazing.
Their Halloween yarns are fantastic. And those sell out so stinking fast.
I blame alt knots.
Yes.
I have to stalk the website because it's like, I know as soon as she makes a video, I'm not going to get my yarn. So I keep stalking the website.
Right. Keep an eye on the website and keep an eye on her channel so that you do it before. Because that's a pretty good sized channel, right?
Oh yeah, it's over 64,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we went in like October or September, they'd have the Halloween yarn and the Christmas yarn. I mean, I think that's a great time. And I'm sure there are sales. I'm a member of their Smart Savers Club, which I highly recommend. $25 a year with all the perks.
And you get one random free shipping a year, correct, with that?
10% off every order, a special phone number for personal questions that like you don't want to wait in line. So you just have a direct line to somebody. And my favorite, priority shipping.
Right.
Our orders get shipped before anybody else. Which, if you are a content creator, very important.
Yeah.
I put the code on the screen, so even if you're not on my side, you should be able to see it on everybody's channel right now. So that's the 1-cent code for Hirschner's if you want to use it.
Crazy one cash, basically, without the A. Crazy number and the number one cash.
Nope, here we are.
Yeah, and I just ran out and I did not make it to the end of the road, which I knew I wasn't going to. And it's not big enough for the leaf. I'll show you where I'm at. I mean, I could do, I don't know.
Anyone else do this? Tie a little like slip knot on your end so it doesn't, like, if it unravels, you're okay.
Oh, I always just stick a stitch marker in there.
Well, like, but if you don't have a stitch marker.
Oh, if you don't have one. No, I did not know that. Yeah, good night for the love of reading. I hope your kids are doing better. But yeah, I deliberately use my favorite stitch markers in smaller projects because then I'm motivated to get done with them, so I get my stitch marker back. But yes, this one has a little spoon too. See?
Oh, cute.
It's a full tea set.
Oh, that's really cute.
But I do actually like the little spoon the best. The
The spoon
teapot
is
is really cute though. But yes, I have but yes, it's not anywhere near where it needs to be. It's close to being the right size for the main leaf, but then that would be weird hanging down, right? I need to just go get more.
So these are from Twice Sheared Sheep. This is a little spring flower.
Oh,
The twice-sheared sheep, let me find those that you sent me because those are the best freaking, no snag ones.
The little pastel rainbow, so cute.
You got any of the no snag ones there?
Yeah.
Yes, the no snag ones are amazing.
These.
Muse yarn. I don't know what Muse yarn is.
This is Melody Clip.
Yes. Mine has a cat attached, but that shape, the way it's constructed, it stays on there, but it doesn't snag.
This is also a cat clip.
Yeah.
Looks like a little cat. They also have those.
And if you get the cat one, make sure it's metal. Because plastic ones are not gonna be they're just not gonna be weighty enough.
This is polymer clay.
Oh, polymer. Well, polymer's even better. But
they don't make hardly anything out of plastic. I mean,
no, not at Twice Sheared. No, I'm just saying if you see those little cat shaped ones elsewhere, don't get them if they're plastic.
Yeah, they do make things out of resin, like the yarn gator.
Right.
Yeah.
That's resin and not plastic. Yeah, I see that. Because it's sturdier, right?
Yeah. Muse 2320 is a yarn shop, I believe. Okay. All the time.
Okay, yeah. Cammy always brings up things I haven't heard of, which is good.
That's on my wish list too, the yarn gator.
Yeah.
So
Muse 2320 is in Minnesota. Oh, that's always good to support them right now.
So on a live stream last year, I made a couple of new boops. We have Bee Boop and Ice Boop.
Bee Boop is too cute. I mean, Ice Boop is cute, but it's like Bee Boop. Bees are just cute.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Boop is my little bat pattern. And he is very famous on the channel. He's very famous. And he likes to be all different things. He just tells me on my live streams what he wants to be, and we just transform him. And that day he wanted to be a bee. But you can make your very own Boop because he's on my channel on a tutorial. So.
And watch the tutorial, and then I like your tots as well.
My little tot, yeah. I want to bring back Who's That Tot? I just need time.
Right, because you have things you have to get done.
Yeah. I now work with Kato.
Oh,
they make the yarn winders and stuff.
Kato, I said on a live previously, if you're going to buy tools like that, especially electric tools, get the Katos. CAYDO.
Yeah, I now work with them.
Nice.
And I work with both kinds. I don't understand how this works, but I have two separate accounts. It's super weird. I work with Kato specifically for Amazon, and then I work with Kato, their own shop. And they're not the same. They are the same company, but they don't talk to each other. So I don't.
That's very interesting.
I don't understand.
Must be somehow how they're contracted.
I guess.
With with Amazon. That's my guess. I really don't know. It's just a guess. Yay. Is it ready for pockets or you got a little more to do?
I'm gonna have Mom try it on. She knows about this. It's not.
Yes.
I have to have her keep trying it on because this stretches, and I need to know how much to figure out the. Because when you put something, I'm really worried when we put the phone in it how much it's gonna stretch. So we'll see. But I have her keep trying it on to see what length she likes. So she's going to try it on again.
I made my sister the Bagade Harlequin pocketed shawl. And that stitch was surprisingly not overly stretchy. So I kind of made it a little too short. I went off of my height and my sister's 2 to 3 inches taller than me. So whoops. But it was good enough. I mean, it was fine, but it didn't stretch as much as I was expecting was the problem. So yeah, having the person to try it on, it makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, I actually designed a sweater, which of all things, me designing a sweater. I designed a sweater. I think I want to call it the Sweetheart Sweater. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I need to finish filming my vlog of that process. And it's not going to be a tutorial, but I am going to tell you guys like what I did so that if you want to try and figure it out yourself, be my guest.
Gotcha.
Can Boop be made with thread?
Yeah, but her Shannon's patterns are easy to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Chris K. Then
Boop is very, very popular for Halloween decorations. Lots of people have made little Boops. There was a person who they told me on Facebook they wanted to make him into a little like chain, so like a little banner of Boops and connect the wings, but they didn't do it.
Oh, that would have been so cute.
It would have. And if you guys ever make my patterns, please, please, please put them in the community post or on my Facebook page because I would love to see them. That's the sad thing about being a designer is people always forget to tag you, and you never get to see people making you stuff.
I always tag people, but that's me.
It's rare these days. It's a rare thing. I mean, I always try to remember to do it, but
I sometimes forget to tag people I mention in my video. But the patterns, I do my very best to tag.
Well, you tag like every video you make.
Right.
I'm always just in the description.
And so I would love for, like I made, I just made one and I don't have it because I already gave it away. I made a cat toy mouse pattern and Camille made it. I'm going to respond to Cammie because she's asking me.
Oh, about the hat. Yeah.
But yes, Zach. Yes, I do, Zach. There's a whole bunch of people like yours is not necessarily tagged. I actually put your website like so then because sometimes people the tags don't work, you know what I'm talking about? Like they'll go in to click on it. So yours is your actual website. So you may or may I don't know if you see that or not. Do you see that? As in the mentions? Yeah.
Yeah. I usually the mentions help me to mention me.
Okay, so even if it's not tagged, but if I put your YouTube web address, it is. I didn't know, but then I say, like under all my stuff, I'll say channels to check out, and Zach is one of them I have down there. Oh, they donated yarn to it. Okay, Cammie, thank you. I had a feeling there was a connection when you said something about red yarn, so that's why I was asking. But yeah. where was I going with that? Oh, the tagging. It's important. But you want people, like, if they make your stuff, go to the community tab and post it.
Yeah.
Oh, he would be a cute stitch marker.
Oh, I have to see that if you do that.
Yeah, Chris K can make the little stuff too. Oh, you're going to shift it to next Monday. Okay, Zach.
7 years. Wow, good job.
How many are you on?
We were supposed to celebrate 3. In YouTube years. I mean, I started in 2023, but it's a YouTube year is like 23 to 24, 24 to 25, 25 to 26.
Right.
So.
Right, full years, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ola Joe, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Yes, I knew that, Zach, because you mentioned that before. Mine isn't till my anniversary is, I think if I go off when I did my first video, it was August 7th of 23, I think. So
mine was in February, but my whole house was sick, so I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I had plans.
Mine was August of 23.
I don't know if you all know Kitty Lane, but Kitty Lane is lovely. She's a designer at heart. Generally, she designs all of her stuff. She's designing a specific pattern for the Stitcher hood, which is for the DV shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cute. I definitely love it.
Well,
yes.
Since you ladies are here, Decade Divas.
Yes. I will do ads.
We are doing Decade Divas. Heather is a Decade Diva. Lori was worried that she wouldn't be able to do it this year, but she did it last year. So if you go to our playlist, she will be there last year.
Yeah.
And
I will make ads. Like I said, I will make an ad every week, or because it's all of October, September. When is it this year?
It's September.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll make sure to do ads. I had stuff. I even had a plan what I was going to make. I had the yarn for it and everything, but we now have both of my stepdaughters here 24/7, 365, and the younger one doesn't drive, and and then I babysit and my grandkid, and it complicates things. Life has been more challenging, and not just medically. Thankfully, my most recent medical issue got cleared up by adjusting my meds. So
is that the one you were telling me about in the kitchen?
that was the real bad. So then he cut that one in half, but then recently I was having weird symptoms again, and I'm like, I think it needs to be cut in half again. So I think my body is adjusting and actually getting rid of the fluid in the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
I still need to be on it, but now I'm down to like half of the smallest tablet they make, but I can just cut them, so it's fine. So yes.
If you feel up to it, will you still make something but not be like official? Maybe.
If I have time, yes. Yes.
So
I won't have time to make the thing I was going to make.
Are you willing to tell us what you were going to make?
No, but only because I told somebody else that is a Decade Diva, and they might be making it. So once they say, no, I'm not making it, then I will tell you what I was going to make.
Okay.
But my great grandma was born in the 1890s, if that counts for anything.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Decade Divas is a collaboration that I started with my friend Teresa at Crochet. And what we do is we gather a whole bunch of fiber creators, and they all make a fiber arts project with a certain theme. This year, you get to choose from 2 decades. You can have the 1890s or the 1990s. You just pick a 90s. And I am very, very curious on like if the younger people might pick the 1990s and the older people might pick the 1890s. I don't know. Know. It's always fun to see what's going to happen. So.
Right. Yeah, I might be able to make something small. I'll look, but the thing, yeah, it all depends if my friend is gonna. She probably isn't going to make what I suggested, so I will tell you once I get that verification. But it's a little bit time consuming, so. But yeah, it's everything. Just everything in my life changed starting in October, at the end of October. So it's been wild since then. At least mostly this migraine is pretty mild tonight. It was kind of high, Chef. It was kind of rough, and then now it's okay. Yes, Chef is a Chef. Armchair Chef Lori is a Decade Diva. And that is not who I told my idea to.
No.
But I bought some. I don't mind saying this because I'm just doing the ads. But yes, and then just post. Are you doing that where you just post on the community tab if you're not a diva, but you're like make something? Well, so I bought a box of 90s trivia questions. So I'll throw those in the ads.
Which 90s? Or is it both?
19. I think it's just 1990s based, especially.
I think we'll make 1890s trivia.
I don't know. You might. You
historical trivia that nobody of this generation knows, right? But it would be fun.
More than 3/4 away done with it. Oh my goodness! Yay!
Yeah, she told me she was working on it hard. I don't know what it is, or maybe she told me and I don't remember. But either way, she said her goal is to make sure it's done, and so it's completed way in advance, so she can just have fun with it. Yeah, Cami is good at historical trivia. It's true.
I'm trying to get mine done this month, but I haven't even started it. So, but not this month, not March, not today.
Yeah.
You have 30 minutes.
I'm working on items for Armchair Chefs having a big birthday party thing in April. So
fun.
I'm working on something very creative. I never do that. For what? One of her things.
I didn't do what I wanted to do last year. I had a live stream where I mentioned something and everybody was really excited. But Peaches, my little corgi.
Yes.
She is not technically the mascot, even though people have voted for either her or Boop to be the mascot of the channel.
Right.
But she's not technically the mascot only because she doesn't fit my name, the Spoonie Stitcher. It's like it needs to go with that. But we don't have anything against Peaches or Boop because they are both wonderful. But I was gonna have a Peaches related contest, and what
that's fun.
What Nova and I called the Peach Parade. So if you made a Peaches related something related to my Peaches, we'd have like a parade of pictures and stuff, like a slideshow.
That would be really cute.
Call it the Peaches Parade.
That would be very cute.
So I don't know. We might do that for my birthday. Maybe next year, because there's a lot going on this year, but maybe next year that could be fun.
Yeah.
Hope. And hopefully I have a mascot next year. I've been trying to work on that basically since I started my channel.
Okay. That's taken care of. I think it didn't like either the word geek or the word autism. I don't know which one made it hold her comment, but it's fine. I would call myself a geek too. I mean, I'm a mathematician who hates to count, and everybody thinks that's funny. But it's the truth. Counting is the worst. But you gotta do it.
What are you on, Heather? How many?
3.
3 complete, or you're on number 3?
3 complete. These ones are smaller though.
This is why I can't pass for 29. It's more and more of it's going white.
If it's smaller, Heather, I'm wondering, is it a different yarn?
It is, but it's okay because they're for different people. And it should still be fine. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. I don't have the ball band, but this is the Just Cotton.
Oh, I was just gonna ask which cotton is it. Yeah, the Just Cotton is from Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
which is so funny because it's not Just Cotton, and that's the name of it. It's just what the heck, goofballs.
This one too. It says Just Cotton. This one says Just Cotton, and then this one says Just Cotton Cotton.
I kind of like this. Do you see how tiny that loaf cat is?
Is that the one that Andy made?
This one is what Blair made back in April, so almost a year ago. But my cats took off. I accidentally left it on my desk, and my cats took off with the cat, and I couldn't find it forever. And then that's what happens. Their cat toys just magically reappear, and then I have to grab them, and then the cat went back up. Let me put Ladybird was up there. Probably I love the adipose because of the Doctor Who, but my Halloweeny, it's a dachshund with a Halloween pumpkin costume. So it's my Halloweeny.
Oh, that's oh my gosh. Okay. There was a special episode of Fairly Odd Parents, and they had all of the different all the holiday mascots. And for Halloween, they decided that it was the Halloweeny.
Yeah.
And it was a little dachshund with bat wings, and he was wearing a jack-o'-lantern head.
See, that's cute.
And I have always wanted to crochet that and tag Butch Hartman and be like, I literally made the Halloweeny.
Yeah. Well, my Halloweeny, it's the ears are the leaves, and then it's got the little curly Q, and then the body and the outfit are made on the Centro.
Oh, okay.
On the knitting machine, so that it didn't take hardly any time at all. So, but
I don't have a knitting machine. What are they like?
I like it. I don't end up because I haven't practiced enough. I'm not quick with it. You want an adipose. So this one was made by Deb Morgana. This was her version. This is a crochet version. There's a pattern somewhere for that. This one was my adipose. You must be a Doctor Who fan, Lolana. This is my adipose. And this is mostly made on the Centro, but not the hands and feet. I made those. I crocheted those, but so this is the 22 pin Centro. So that's why it's smaller like this. This guy was for the 48 pin to get it bigger. Okay, if you're going to be serious with it and make nice things, I recommend actually getting the Addy and not the Centro. If you just want to kind of experiment with it and play with it, it's like only $30-ish, and you can whip out a hat in minutes. That's on the Centro. So kind of depends what, if you wanted to do that a lot, I actually had an idea for, I was going to try to do, because I have an idea how you could do socks on the 22 pin, the small Centro.
Oh yeah. The tiniest Addy one, I swear Alt Knots has made socks.
Yeah, because I think you just get to where you want the heel, and then you would go back and forth, and then then go around, and then you've got a heel, and you didn't even have to do hardly anything. So
I think she just made like a tube.
Oh, she just went with a tube. I've done that too. I have done that.
Mm.
But I was thinking of trying to actually put like a heel in it by doing a bit of a panel, and then I just have to figure out how to. Yes, it is cheating, Lalana. You're not wrong.
It's so quick though. I made a bunch. By a bunch, I made like 3 of pumpkins last year.
Yes.
It took like 2 seconds to make. I made like 4 pumpkins.
Right.
In like an hour or something like that. And they're.
You have a Centro?
Yeah. My mom got me the. Oh, I think I'm cutting out. My mom got me the big one for my birthday, and then Josh got me the small one for Christmas last year.
Which one do you like more?
I've used the small one more.
I would probably use the small one more too. If I was making hats, because Andy, Crafty Witch 232, she does a bunch of hats on the Centro for donation to the Cancer Center. So it's all in what your purpose is, because being able to crank out, 20 hats in a week, you can't do that crocheting or knitting. You can't.
Yeah.
And if you want to donate a substantial amount, that's a good way to do it. I have one sitting. This was my very first one. I used every bit of yarn that came with the machine. So I call this side the Neapolitan because it looks like ice cream. And then I made this double-sided hook so this palm can go this way. And then this side is just strawberry ice cream. Strawberry and vanilla, I guess. And then the clip is there so I can pull the pom-pom off and switch the pom-pom to there.
Cute.
So the problem with it, because I didn't know what I was doing, is I have a tiny head and this is very tight. So I'm like, this is not, so I keep it, but that's the colors they give me. And I love that with the white at the bottom, that's like a Neapolitan ice cream, and the pink pom-pom. I didn't have a red one, or I would have done red for the cherry on top, right? But
well, you also I love that you can take the pom-pom off, because people don't think about that when they sew on pom-poms. It's like when you put that in the washing machine.
Oh, right.
It's not gonna look fun. It's gonna look all nasty and stuff when it comes out, and it's just not.
Bye, Kimmy. Get some rest. Yeah, exactly. Because she's 3 hours ahead of me. You're only 2 hours ahead of me. She's 3 hours ahead of me. Because she's over in Rio. So she's over further. But yes, I didn't even think about that. Because I've seen people, what they do is they'll sew a button inside or something, and then they loop it through and then hook it to the button. And I never thought about that. That's a washing issue. But yeah, that is good. I'll remember that if I add pom-poms.
I have no idea what happened to Heather.
Kitty. Oh no. Kitty Lane, though. Kitty, you are a machine. And I don't mean that in a mean way at all. You are incredible. She's not even joking. She could crank out 20 hats in a week. I've seen her. What's your goal? 5,000 stitches a day? She says she's here, but
you're not here. What happened?
Just disappeared.
I saw you freeze.
The computer decided to freeze. Okay. Good night, Kimmy. But yes, Kitty's, when she says she can make 20 plus hats a week, she actually can. But yes, this adipose Lalana that was a gift from Deb Morgana. This is a crocheted version. And she did not sew the parts on. She hot glued the parts on. I have never personally done that. I've always sewn my parts on. But that's because
I want to get the hot glue that's for fabric.
Yes, I heard that they have that.
I want to start doing that because there's just some stuff. It's like, you know what? I really don't want to sew.
Right. It would save you a ton of time too, depending on what you're doing. Like amigurumi, especially if it has a ton of parts, you're wasting so much time sewing.
Yeah.
Like if time is money. I mean, it's all in what's important. I just dropped my jack-o'-lantern face buttons. It's all right. Good. Kitty, are you saying goodnight to Cami, or are you headed to bed? No, Kitty is up in Virginia, so she's a couple hours. Rosie is over in Austria. So we lost our Brazilian and we gained our Austrian.
I was going to stay on like 30 more minutes, especially if we can get Heather back. Are you doing okay, Lori?
I am. I'm doing okay. Like I said, I ran out of yarn, so I might.
I know. I can't crochet either.
You're in the same boat. So what I'm doing, Rosie, since you're here, I'm crocheting with a linked double crochet. I just love. It's the same back and front, right? It creates a texture. I'm making a background for. I made this about a year ago. No, more than a year ago. I think it was December a year ago. So a year and a quarter. It was labeled as a maple leaf dishcloth. I never have used it as a dishcloth. It's been hanging up behind me on because I recycle, reuse. It was like that insulation like foam board that's got the silver on it. So I just stabbed it into that because it kind of looked like a frame. But my daughter, whose friend I'm actually close to and wanted to make something for her wedding, is getting married in June. But my daughter is obviously flying to Canada because she's in Canada, and maple leaf is perfectly appropriate. So I'm making it in. I'm going to add this. I'm going to sew it on and make it a wall hanging. And I have the dowel already. Oh yay! Heather's back. Oh, thank you. The yarn did a lot of it. I'm not even going to lie. This yarn. The way it color changed, and with the short rows, I think it really brought out the variegation. I mean, it was so much work. I was never going to use this as a dishcloth. Never. So I'm excited that it's going to go to actually a useful, besides just being on my wall. I mean, I liked it on my wall, but I have other things on my wall that I can put on my wall.
Right.
But Rosie, if you don't know Rosie, I met her on Linda Saxaida's channel.
Oh, nice.
Linda Saxaida is Norwegian, but she lives in Spain, and she teaches at a Norwegian school. But her English is very good. Her Spanish is obviously very good.
That's what's so cool about YouTube is like we get international.
Yes. And like I said, and Rosie is from Austria, so she's probably just getting up. It's early though. It's early in the morning in Austria. Are you an early riser, Rosie? I bet you are. I am not. I'm a
night owl.
I'm an early riser, not by choice.
Right.
You what?
Okay, good night, Tina.
I'm an early riser, not by choice, because I have to get up at like 6 to get to school.
Children.
Oh, there's a picture on my community tab. I'm going to go look at that since I'm in my phone.
Katie! Greenland Quilter Katie!
Oh, you just happened to wake. Hello, Katie. How are you doing? I've watched some of her lives. I usually lurk, though, if I'm watching your lives.
No, I'm really bad too, Katie. I'm a lurker. Sorry. I should talk more. I usually try to at least say hi, but I don't.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is what Chris K, Chris Kaleidoscope just sent. It's a little bunny basket. Let me see what else is there. Oh, what is that that's in there?
Like a baby bottle?
Is that a bottle holder? What's in there? It's so cute.
You've been listening since we started the live. Oh, well, thank you.
So you're a lurker too. Okay, we don't feel as bad now. Be a lurker. Sorry, I have the Dr. Pepper theme going with be a worker instead of a pepper.
Anyway. He's a pepper, he's a pepper, he's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
That's it. Yes. And Lalana.
I was raised overseas most of my life, and so basically everything I watched was like flashback television, including commercials.
Right. Oh, what random? There was a random commercial running through my head the other day, like one from the 70s. Oh, what was it? I think it was the Coca-Cola song. You know, the one. The live in perfect harmony. I can't, you know. Yeah, I can't even think of the words now, and it was stuck in my head. But now it's good. So not normally an early riser, but Rosie just woke up because she wanted to see us.
Aww, how sweet. Thank you. I'm sorry that we're not crocheting right. We both ran out of yarn.
Yes, we ran out of yarn. And we ran out of about the same amount of yarn, right? And almost exactly at the same moment. Like same amount, same moment. Yeah, it's funny.
I think I have more though. I mean, have you seen the stitchers? I'm pretty sure I have more.
Oh yes, I was watching some of your reorganization.
Yeah, I totally forgot to mention that on here. We're doing a huge remodel downstairs in my stitchery. So we're doing a huge remodel, and that will be a good chunk of my content for obvious reasons.
So that was an eye drop thing in the bunny rabbit.
Oh.
I have a classroom story related that if the eye drops were in a bunny, this kid would not have had this story. So here's what happened.
Okay.
I went to school, and I had been helping my sister put popcorn ceiling up. I got a piece of popcorn ceiling or whatever that stuff is in my eye. This tells you how long ago this was. I got a little bit of it in my eye. So one side was really red and irritated. I did everything I could. It was fine in a couple days. But I go to school Monday, and this kid's like, Ms. Mac, because that was my old last name. Ms. Mac, how'd you get drunk just on one side? I'm like, I did not get drunk. And I explained the story. And then the kid... They told me everything. He goes, well, this one time I was really high. This was way before it was legal, and it certainly wasn't legal for a high schooler. But anyway, this one time I was really high, and I went to get some eye drops, but I grabbed the super glue instead. And he super glued his eye and had to go to the hospital.
That happened. I was at the eye doctor last month, and she said that one of the employees, she put lash glue in her eyes instead of eye drops. I was like, apparently all these people are super gluing their eyes, and I'm assuming since she was at work that she was not high.
Right. This was just a genuine mistake. So everybody needs to make Chris K's little bunny rabbit to hold their eye drops so they know those are eye drops.
Or crazy idea. Label it
first. Right, label it big.
Like a giant E at the top of the tip of the little head.
Right? Just so funny, right? Like, but I cannot. They said he was lucky he hadn't pushed it in. Oh, thank you, Chef. That's so sweet.
So sweet.
But they were at the hospital, so I love that you could do that because you have an iPhone, but read your bottle, right? But he was high. I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying that's the facts. But this lady, like, she's clearly in the eye profession. She should have known to double check her label, but stuff happens. Sometimes you're in a rush or you woke up late or And that's when that stuff happens. But yes, too
What did
funny.
you say to him when he said that to you?
I said, is your vision okay? And did you learn to not get high? I'm pretty sure that I usually used it as a learning. Did you learn not to do that? Yeah, I have a million classroom stories. The other one that came to mind that still cracks me up, a 10th grader. So that's a 15 or 16-year-old. We're about halfway through the school day. It was just everybody was about to go to lunch, or the bell had rung and they were going to lunch. And this girl goes, "Oh, that's why my feet hurt. My shoes are on the wrong feet." You're 15 or 16 years old. Are you kidding me with that?
My son does that, but he's 5. So.
Exactly. Completely excusable. Yes.
There's a fabulous. I love him so much. There's a great comedian who he actually used comedy in times of tragedy. You can go look up his story. It's very, very sweet. But his name is Ken Kington, and he loves to tell this story about his son when his son was about, I think he was about 13. They're getting ready for school, and he's rushing everybody out the door, like, come on. And they get in the car, and his son, all he hears from the back seat is, "Uh-oh." He goes, I might have forgot something. What? What did you forget? What are the most logical things? Backpack, jacket, homework,
Right.
Shoes.
Lunchbox.
Shoes all together. Yeah.
It was shoes. And he's like, how do you not know shoes are on your feet from the house to the car?
Right.
And I understand why he would tell this story on his son, because it's like, yeah, how do you not know? Oh, by the way, also they live where it's freezing. So it's like, how do you not know you're not wearing shoes?
Right. It's one thing to do that in the summer where you don't even have socks. But again, if you're not wearing socks, then it's even more obvious you're not wearing shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a student who legit, she wore flip-flops every single day. It could be negative temperatures outside, flip-flops. It could be 6 inches of snow, flip-flops. I don't understand. Do you have feeling in your feet? This is what I'm wondering. But whatever.
I wear sandals every single time I leave the house. I have exactly 2 pairs of shoes that I've been able to wear since 2013, and I had foot surgery. Yeah. So ever since then, I can't wear anything that touches my toe. So I'm in sandals, rain or shine.
And that's valid, but you also don't live in Colorado, or I'll throw Minnesota out there because that's a cold place, or upstate New York, or somewhere where it's.
I did live in Alaska, though.
Missy must have known Kitty was here. Missy always comes to visit when Kitty comes in the chat.
Hey, Missy.
There's Missy. She's a silly cat. Anyway, yes, it's wild, but I get it. My sister wears special shoes. I mean, she only has one. I don't know if you knew that she's a partial amputee on her left side, but anyway, she has to wear special shoes or a special shoe, I should say. But you have to keep them balanced, so that's a whole thing. But because they want to make sure that what happened with her left foot doesn't happen with her right foot. So
I wear toe spacers occasionally to prevent issues.
Yeah.
And I wore my surgery shoes.
So you relate to that
for years.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear anything else. I couldn't find any sandals that were comfortable. I couldn't find anything. So I was wearing my surgery shoes, which are so awkward because they're a rectangle. And so those little corners, if they get stuck on something, you trip.
Right.
How was that a good design?
It wasn't. and they were fine with that.
It honestly would have been better if it was just round, because the little corners got stuck on everything.
Right. Yeah, so Lalana was just like my student. Sandals all the time. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, if it works, my feet, I currently have socks and slippers on, and my feet are cold. So this is my problem.
Do you not regulate heat well?
In my feet and hands. So it's probably a vitamin E
Regulation.
thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I already take a ton of vitamin D, even though I'm in a state where it's sunny most of the time. I mean, it can be cold. It can be freezing cold and be beautiful sunshine sky. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Going back to the super glue thing. I had a camp counselor that when our first night of camp, he told us like all of these dumb stories from his childhood, and one of them was he was making a model, one of those little miniature models,
Mm-hmm.
and he got the tip of the permanent glue was not coming out of the thing. So being a bright kid, guess where it landed?
Yep. Ouch.
And he glued his eyes shut. Yeah.
Yep. And then they have to do all kinds of things to make sure it's not like going to damage your eyeball. And yeah. Armchair Chef is telling on me. So recently, within the same month, 2 times, I've never done it my whole life. 2 times I have gone someplace in my slippers because I didn't realize I wasn't wearing shoes. So, yes.
But at least there was something on your feet.
And it's hard. They're hard soled. So, and unless you're looking there, it's not like they're bunny slippers or something.
That would be great.
That would have been great.
I've done that. I wear fur-lined Crocs a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't leave the house in. Like I wear them because I always just wear socks in the house. But if I'm going out to get the mail,
right,
or like
just
outside the
garden,
stuff like that, I wear my fur-lined Crocs. And there's been a couple times I've accidentally left the house in them. Like, I asked my husband, like, you didn't see these shoes? You know that I don't wear these shoes out of the house. Why did you not tell me I'm wearing my fur Crocs? And it's 100 degrees outside.
I got one.
Yeah.
Who here has a father who took them to homecoming while he was wearing his slippers?
Shannon, I'm sorry.
I take my kid to the bus in my pajamas, but
you're
homecoming.
They're little.
Yeah, they're little.
Like they would be horrified if you do that when they're teenagers. Like
it was a formal event.
And Zach,
it's so funny actually because all the other like adults at the bus stop, they're all the dads. Like you'd think it'd be a bunch of moms, and it's all dads and then me. Like, what is this? All these like well-dressed, like they're dressed obviously like they're gonna go to their business job or whatever, and then I'm like in my pajamas. I'm sorry, all of you adults. I guess I'm an adult.
You are. You're a practical adult. They are probably they're going to their job right after anyway. So it's like, I'll take them to the bus stop. I'm on my way.
I'm on your way. Right. Zach is correct. The second time it was to an appointment, a doctor appointment. So that
was a grocery store. So I guess that's a little bit better.
Mine was I went out to lunch. The first one was I went out to lunch and we're walking out after we had lunch. And my husband looks down and goes, "Hey, babe, you're wearing slippers." And I'm like, yeah, after the fact. And I'm like, but this is right next to Michael's. I need to go see if there's Michael's clearance. So to be funny, the second time, I don't know that I told this part on my either of those stories. When I wore them to the appointment, he's like, "Let's go to Michael's just so it could be a tradition. Anytime you wear slippers out of the house, it's Michael's trip is in order." So I didn't find anything or buy anything, but yes, after the appointment, went to Michael's just because it was funny.
Okay, so I'll tell one on myself. I've never done the slippers thing, but
Yeah.
I never wear jewelry. I used to wear rings all the time, but after you get nerve issue, you don't really like jewelry.
Yeah.
I used to wear my grandmother's necklace, and I wore a bunch of rings. Well, my aunt has always tried to get me into jewelry, so she bought me a magnetic bracelet because it'd be really easy, and it was very pretty. I think I still have it. The magnets were extremely strong.
That's my watch band. Yep.
The magnets were extremely strong. That's important to the story. I was in my closet, and I have a tower of tiny cubes, I guess, and they're stacked on top of each other. And I keep safety pins in my closet because by the way, if you don't, ladies, do it.
Right.
But I keep safety pins in my closet because I have a couple of dresses that, you know, depending on the time of the month,
right,
I may need to cover more.
Right.
So, I have a dress that I really love wearing. I don't think I've ever worn it on the channel. I should. But certain times there's a little bit too much showing, and so I just pin it in place.
Right.
Well, I never do this, but I decided, I was like, well, my bracelet goes with this outfit, so I'm going to wear the bracelet. So I wore the bracelet. And I grabbed and I put a safety pin down, and then I went to mess with something. And I came back, and the safety pin was gone. And I went,
right.
Okay. So I got another one, and I put it down, and I was like, oh, I need to get the belt. So I grabbed the belt, come back, and the safety pin is gone. And I'm like, wait a second, what is going on here? And I'm looking around, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Okay. So I got the safety pin, and I decided to hold it in my hand this time. And I am messing with something, and I come back, and the safety pin is still in my hand. And I'm messing with it. As I am finishing pinning,
right,
I lift up my arm. There they are.
Yep.
The magnets had.
Yep. Yeah, like I mean, yep. These are strong magnets. This is my watch band, but like it's ridiculous how strong. Like all of a sudden my arm will be stuck to something. I'm like, what the heck? And, oh, it's magnetic. Okay.
So it was really funny though, because about 2 years later, I think, I was watching one of my favorite comedians. May she rest in peace. She is no longer with us. Her name is Jeannie Robertson, and she was telling a story of when she wore a series of magnetic bracelets, and it took a fork right out of a lady's hand. And I went, you know what? I totally believe it.
Right, exactly.
Story.
Right. If I had 2 of these, it might do it. 3 of these would absolutely do it. So yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
He was wearing 5. He was
Yep,
wearing 5
absolutely
magnetic bracelets, and it just sucked the fork right out of this lady's
so
hand.
funny. I was trying to think what was it? Was it? I think it's certain stitch markers. Sometimes I'll be crocheting and it'll stick to my watch. So yeah, Zach almost wore slippers to work once, but he realized and changed. Now wearing your slippers to work, that could be a problem.
Work.
Right. I can only imagine if I went to teach high schoolers and I was wearing slippers.
Oh yeah, you they'd never let you hear the end of that.
Oh, it would be around the school within like 5 minutes. Like that's how that would have gone.
I still don't let my parents. We went camping, and I still don't let my parents forget. Now they give it just as well as they can get it, you know, because they have stories on me too. But I don't let it go that my dad shaved for fish. We're in rugged Alaskan terrain, and the man stops to shave. And I was like, and my mom puts on makeup. And now I kind of get that for ladies, it's like, all right, you want to look presentable and stuff. But it's like, Dad, why are you shaving? And he literally said, without missing a beat, he said, for the fish.
Your dad's a straight man. That's what they call it in comedy.
Yeah. For the fish. Yeah. Okay. Now, obviously, for those who don't know my father, yes, of course, he was joking.
Right.
He's military, and so this is just habit.
It's just so ingrained.
No matter where he is, this is just what you do. So that's why he did it. But because he's funny, he decided to say, for the fish. So now we accuse him of shaving for the fish.
I love that. That's great. You got to be presentable for those fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband, he's in the military and he's in law enforcement, so he shaves, but now if he goes a couple days without shaving, it's irritating to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maddie, hello, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
I never did finish that blue hat.
My older son, he likes to wear cowboy boots everywhere.
Aww. But he's little and cute.
They're from his cousin. I've got family in Texas, and they send us a lot of hand-me-downs because their son is a couple years older than mine. And so he gets a lot of cowboy boots, and whenever he gets the chance, he's like, can I wear the cowboy boots? We're going to the grocery store, but I guess if you want to wear cowboy boots, go right ahead.
Right? Yeah, so that's like the exact opposite of the flip-flop sandal people.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever, to each his own, right?
Or Crocs. He'll try to go to church. He's like, I'm putting on these Crocs. We're going to church. I'm going to need you to not wear some Crocs today. Maybe when we get home, you can wear some Crocs.
Since Maddie doesn't know
he's little. Little kids can get away with anything.
I'm dropping Heather's channel again for Maddie because I don't know if Maddie knows Heather. So
I love when the boys came to my birthday party and they were both dressed as Spider-Man. It was so cute.
They do that. I buy costumes all the time. Like if I see them at garage sales and stuff, they dress up all the time. I woke up the other day and one of the kids came. It was Sunday because my husband gets up with them on Sundays. And he came in here and he was in my room and he was dressed as Batman. And I woke up to him right next to me with his Batman mask and everything. It is 7 a.m. This is a little bit ridiculous for this.
I do not need rescuing.
That's so funny.
Batman. But it's silly stuff. He comes in and he's like, can you open this banana for me? Okay, Batman.
I had a student who would read problems, like the math problems, out loud to the class as Batman, and his imitation was so good. It was hilarious. Every once in a while he would do Sean Connery just for fun, but
is it like the Will Arnett Batman, which is the deep,
yeah. Yep. Because
that was started
that was 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago. Yikes.
I'm sorry. I prefer Adam West.
I love the campy Adam West Batman. There's something that's so true to the comics, the comic books. That's yes. I agree.
Cesar Romero saved my life. I have colorophobia, and I couldn't even say or hear the word CLOWN. And until I saw him as the Joker, which he doesn't look like one. He's just got face paint and he's in a suit,
Gotcha.
But they call him the Clown Prince of Crime. And until that show, I would get I would freak out when I'd even hear the word. So now that I could associate it with Cesar Romero, who looks like a dashing man with white face paint,
right,
and green hair. That's it. and he has a maniacal laugh. But
Yes.
it was so much easier for me to get around certain things. I still technically have colorophobia, but there's a lot more I can stand than I used to. And yeah, I have a very traumatic story. If anyone has a right to be afraid of clowns, I would definitely consider myself way up there.
Yeah. I think it's a relatively normal phobia. Like it's in the spectrum of, like, it's common. And
yeah, I think if one tries to take you away from your mom at a circus, I think you have a right.
Oh, so it's it's not just an quote unquote irrational phobia. There's a reason behind it. Yeah, I get it.
And you jumped in a tree.
Well, that would do it too.
Great instincts.
One of my favorite math teachers was a clown on the weekends, so I was lucky that it doesn't bother me. But at the same time, I mean, she never even showed pictures of herself in the classroom, as aware that for some people that was a phobia. And then you've got, of course, John Wayne Gacy, who did not help with that.
Oh yeah. And I was really, 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 really fortunate that my particular classes that I took in college, because I was a criminal justice major, we did study serial killers. And I'm really glad that that particular one was not part of my curriculum. So I was like, because I was really nervous about that. I was like, I've seen the documentary and I don't know how much more I can stand.
Right. Because he was, that he's a hard path. Like I said, if you already had a phobia, like being aware of that.
But on a happier note, at that show is where I fell in love with Julie Newmar, because she is absolute perfection. And Julie Newmar was a dancer, and she was in like Seven Brides or Seven Brothers.
Okay.
And, she's very, very, very tall, and she was supposed to be. I am a Adam West Batman nerd.
Okay.
Heather already knows this. Julie Newmar was supposed to be Catwoman forever. Like there was not supposed to be anyone else except Julie Newmar as Catwoman. She was supposed to be permanent Catwoman.
Okay.
Then her son got diagnosed with I forget which one it is. But anyway, he couldn't take care of himself. So she's going to have to leave. And Adam West was like, how on earth are we going to replace her? Because she was perfect.
Right.
And so they decided to completely, because it's a comic book world, it's like, you know what? We're just going to say that whoever we cast, it's the same character. And no one's going to notice. And then they cast Eartha Kitt. It's like, nope, no one noticed.
No, that went completely under the radar, right?
Not only that, it's like, no, she's not going to have they're not going to have any chemistry anymore. Catwoman and Batman no longer have chemistry. Catwoman, her personality is completely different. It's like, so you say she's supposed to be the same character, but then you completely change her story. Pick a side.
Exactly. Pick a dang side.
So, but don't get me wrong, Eartha Kitt was fabulous. And oh my gosh, who can't forget the laugh? No one. So, yeah, Eartha Kitt was amazing. And by the way, for those of you who are little young bucks, that is why in Emperor's New Groove, Yzma is turned into a cat. Because it's Eartha Kitt is the voice. And so for the older folks, or those of us who were raised right, that joke was specifically for us.
Good night, Linda.
Maddie's getting hurt.
Rosie, you're absolutely right. Phobias are just phobias. Mine's chainsaws. Can't handle the sound. Can't handle the sight. Please do not even pretend to be using one. Can't handle it. So
never visit my home in the summer because my dad
uses it all the time. Well, my husband has to use it like because the branches fall down and whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to shut the windows so I can barely hear it. And I'm not going to watch. I can't. But I didn't choose that phobia. I don't even know where it comes from. It's just there.
Mine is escalators, and it's been since I was a child because I have vivid memories of like my grandparents trying to get me to go down an escalator, my sister-in-law trying to get me to go down one, and I don't know, like you said, I don't know where it came from, but it's been like that since I was a child because I haven't seen that side of my family since I was like 9. So it's like the memories with them. So it's been since I was pretty little, but I don't even know why. But
my sister has an elevator phobia. I mean, she copes because sometimes you just have to, but yeah.
So it's Heather, it's not like you got your pant legs stuck in an escalator or anything like that. It's just
no, because my other phobias make sense. Like stuff like that happened, but like the escalator, no, I don't know why. I think it's the fear of something like that happening. And I mean, I've fallen down like stairs before, like as a kid. So maybe I'm like, well, these stairs are moving. So if I fall down stairs that don't move, then I'm definitely going to fall down some stairs that are moving. So that's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, I don't know.
Escalators and cats. You're not the only one with cats. And Maddie fell out of bed.
Spiders are very popular.
Spiders, frogs. That's interesting. All frogs? I'm just curious.
I had a friend who had to pull over her car to the edge of to the side of the road, call her husband to come kill a spider because it was in her car. That is how bad her fear was. She got out of her car and stood on the side of the road where there really wasn't anywhere to stand because she had to call her husband basically to kill the spider in her car.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It do be like that.
And again, as we say, phobias, they can be truly paralyzing.
Mm-hmm. Heights is another one that's very popular. Yeah.
I don't like heights. Maybe that's part of the escalators too, because you know the ones that are like way up, like in the mall, it's like 4 different levels. I think that's part of it. I don't know, but
I don't like the escalators that are like almost completely vertical. Who designed that?
Yep.
Like if I fall down this, I'm going to like 4 stories. So
I love this.
Scarves.
What is your age? You look 20 something. Not even close.
No, honey. Spiders and grasshoppers, huh? Grasshoppers, yeah. The grasshoppers are kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? And your phobia is scarves or making scarves? Chef Lori, I need to know. Is it scarves or making scarves?
I think she explained it down here. Every Matlock or murder she wrote, when
you're right.
Wearing a scarf, she'd get strangled with it.
You're right. And I think that happened in a couple murder she wrote as well.
Yeah. And Monk Goes to Las Vegas.
Monk, yep, that's right. And there was an even more recent show where somebody used somebody's scarf and stuck it in a shredder.
Elsbeth.
Yes, Elsbeth. Thank you. Thank you, Elsbeth. Yes.
It was his tie.
It was his tie. Yes, that's right.
That's the same thing, basically, though.
Yeah.
Right. Right. It is. It's the same idea. Okay. So, see, that can be with spiders all. They're just real frogs. So, like pretend frogs, no problem. But spiders, even pretend spiders, are a pass for Kitty Lane. And it's create and relate. If you don't know Kitty, you're welcome to drop your channel if you remember how. The Hooks 247.
Where'd you come up with that, by the way?
Hooks 247. Hooks, because I use hooks and it feels like 24/7. That's really what it was. That's where I came up with that. Hooks 24/7. I didn't want to do the 365 because that's just too many numbers. Again, I was a math teacher and that's how I felt about that.
It's the same amount of numbers.
No, I mean 24/7, 365. It'd be adding 3 more numbers. No, No, I'm not that silly. Yes, I could see your concern. I could see, my brain is functioning better than that, but and chef, since you're in here, I took off the rainbows so that now I can. My granddaughter put this potato head together and said, "Look, it's you, Mima." So, and then Armchair Chef said that I should get a pink hat and yellow. So I took off the rainbow from. They were St. Patrick's Day, and so I took off the rainbow. So now I can match her. And Armchair Chef suggested that. Now I just need to find a pink hat. But yes, my granddaughter is 4. She's too cute. But anyway, random thoughts. Sorry.
No, and I get it about the scarf and the tie thing.
Yeah, scarves. Yep, that's very valid.
But I can also see how they'd be able to use like against an attacker as well.
Right, to grab like knives and stuff. That I took a self-defense class, and that can having a belt or a scarf, it can help you if your attacker has a knife. But yeah.
Thank you. I'm not nowhere near it.
Well, you mentioned not remembering 29, so I put that together.
No, I have no memory of 29. Yeah.
That's too funny. But
and
yeah.
What's another one? I have a... Oh, a lot of people, they have a fear of the water, like ocean.
Yes.
I won't swim in anything that I can't see. It's not a pool. I don't get in the ocean, no lakes, nothing like that. Absolutely not. I don't know what's in there with me swimming around. No, thank you.
Thanks, Zach. I'm definitely not in my 30s, but
I'm also definitely not 25.
But that's all good. It's all good. It's skincare and avoiding the sun, like lotion on my face and avoiding the sun. It keeps you young.
I take vitamin D supplements because I pretty much never leave my house. So
I take vitamin D because I'm always deficient, and I live in this crazy sunny state. So Yeah.
My one of my ex-boyfriends said that I'm basically a vampire.
I joke about having vampire skin. Yes, I relate.
Well, because I used to be paler than this, and I literally can't digest garlic.
And you have a weird sleep schedule. You'll text me at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, what?
And I sleep like this.
Oh, that's so funny. And you sleep like this. That's priceless.
It's not always like exactly like visitation, but it's like one hand's here, one hand's here.
But the fact that that's comfortable, that's so funny.
Yeah.
My dad sleeps with his arm like this. I'm like, how is that? Does your arm not get tired?
My arm would fall asleep. Like it would be like every once in a while I'll wake up and my arm's back here and I'm like, ugh, I gotta get the feeling back in it.
32 is not old, Zach. No, what was the other one he took? Oh, my skin's always cold. I think I run cold-blooded. My skin's always cold. So like people who hold my hand or something, I'm always freezing. So
yep.
And I like to sleep in the dark. Like I don't like a nightlight. I like darkness.
Right. Dark. Yeah.
And what was the other one that he just thought was so funny? Oh, the fact that I'm a redhead, and in ancient times, if you had red hair, because it's a weird anomaly, you must be something, you're either a vampire or a witch or something like that. Yeah. So yeah.
Right. Because
that was his big joke. And I was like, you're not really wrong.
I can see it.
Oh, and I do have a little sharper than normal. My canines are a little sharper than normal.
See, I do too. Yes. Well, we do stitchcraft around here. Yeah, it's funny. My
in the winter.
what is he? Dermatologist. When he would do my skin check, he said, "Well, you're whiter than me, so you're doing a good job." When you're whiter than your dermatologist, you've been staying out of the sun enough.
Well, I suffer from anemia, so it's really funny because it's like, what do we do? Oh, and I can't have tons of vegetables. Like, they do not agree with me. So the normal things that you would do for iron,
like spinach or whatever, yeah.
I can't do that. So my dad will literally grill steak. It's like, could I be more vampire-y? I mean,
well, you're not eating it tartare, so you're okay.
No, yeah. But it's nice and red.
That's so funny.
Yep. And it's like, but okay, I do show up in a mirror. So
there you go. I do too. I forget to look in the mirror half the time, but I do show up in the mirror. You've never sunburned in your life? Oh, I've sunburned way too many times.
Oh, yeah.
One time I went to a water park. I had used 100 SPF and reapplied and all that stuff. I missed a little tiny sliver on my arm, and I know exactly where it is because it's left a little scar. And that little tiny sliver blistered. I have to get everything covered.
I couldn't do my back, so my friend was responsible for doing my back for me. And we went to a pool, and it wasn't even that crazy of a hot day. And we were out for a long time. And he did my back, and I thought everything was fine.
Yep.
I think Mom determined that I got a 3rd-degree burn.
Yeah. Yep. On my on my first honeymoon, I was putting sunscreen on my husband, and it ended up with fingerprints like here, like because I didn't blend it well enough, so there were like little fingers right here. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's better than a farmer's tan.
Right. It was yeah, it was good. I didn't realize your hair was red. It's hard to tell in the videos, but
welcome to the Ginger Club. Woohoo! There's something seriously wrong with us.
Yes, I have had to wear sunscreen since it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously. Yeah, Bernese too, yeah.
I have a scar from my melanoma surgery, and for some reason, whenever sunlight hits it, it feels like somebody might as well have just lit a match and stuck me with fire.
That is the scar on my knee from my knee surgery. Yep, exactly. It's like, and now this medicine that I just took, this medicine, it says, be careful in the sun and whatever. And I was used to that experience, but it was so much worse. And it was just that I was like, I was wearing jeans and had a reaction to the sun through my jeans.
Oh, wow.
But it was like sitting there and going right there. So
yeah, Ginger Club. Woo woo.
Oh, you were bald. Oh, I was bald too. I was blonde when I was a little kid. Like white blonde. And then it just gradually changed. And now it's going to white. Which, that's your evidence that I'm not in my 30s. But yes, Arizona is very hot.
Well, I am sorry, ladies, but I have a meeting tomorrow. So
yes, I can't believe we've chatted this long. My headache just kind of calmed down, and yes.
But thank you, everyone, for joining us. It was so great. And if you are in the replay, please comment.
Yes.
Your favorite country that you would like to visit.
that you want to visit. Favorite country you
What
want
is
to
the
visit.
country you would like to visit? Either chat, whether you're on Lori's side or my
Yeah,
side.
I love
replay.
that.
What country would you like to visit you haven't seen? I would very much like to go to Ireland. For obvious reasons.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You do. Yes, you keep that. Mine's Australia.
Ooh, I've been there. Nice.
Yeah. See? There you go.
Mine would also be Ireland, but I've been to Greece and would like to go back. It was really cool.
Heather, let's go to Ireland together.
Yes. That would be so much fun.
All right. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I know Lori appreciates it. Heather appreciates it. Please subscribe to all 3 of our channels.
Yes.
We do have fun content coming. And I've been to Austria.
Austria is beautiful. Both of my daughters have been to Austria.
Mm.
I've been to Canada.
That's a fun one. You know what? I am going to do a story. So watch for a video where I tell you the story of how I almost ended up in Austria without my passport.
Yes, that's a good story. Yes, we'll watch that. Yes, Rosie, I would come to Austria to visit you, and it's also supposed to be beautiful. So yes, but yes, subscribe to everybody, like, comment in the replay, and yes.
Do you want to do your little outro?
Oh, sure. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from Mima Potato Head, and hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need.
Heather?
I don't have any.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and Spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye-bye.
Bye.